with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Jaded Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV. Chris John, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man. Yeah, right now off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best. I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, pushed to shove my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. Jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned into Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best. If you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. BTBTV. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah. Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. BTBTV. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. BTBTV. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game, Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets flow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching, like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have, got that and then some, and then some. My wins on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope, the okie doke. We don't go for that. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide folks who want to play to them guns ring adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie curtain closed. Nowadays your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666s. The devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, trying to run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds, that's his fiends who want their vein stick. We can't miss, we can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. it, don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe. Who wanna play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting till they like movie curtain close. Yeah, BTBTV. It's the movement, man.
The movement, niggas.
You're born, let's get 'em. Let's get 'em.
Yo, first of all, I want to say peace to the 5% nation of God's and earth. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah. This is the King of New Jersey's BTBTV. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. Yo, we're about to go in today, man. I got a few people coming up, but we're about to go in on the Trick Daddy getting that Katt Williams thing. Jewel King, salute, man. Peace to God. We're about to go on the Trick Daddy and Katt Williams thing. We're also about to touch on what Phase I Love said. We're also going to touch on what numerous other people said about the Katt Williams interview or Club Shay Shay. Yo, Mark Williams, salute, man. Mark White, salute, man. Battle Creek in the building. Nah, man, I just started back on live, man. I started a new job and grinded hard, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get it back to where it's supposed to be, man. But till today, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to the day, man. You know, for all y'all that not getting your notifications, unsubscribe or resubscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you're getting all my content that comes out. You dig what I'm saying? But Trick Daddy, man. Katt Williams is saying nothing wrong about Trick Daddy. You gotta think about it. Trick Daddy been robbing his own artists. Yo, he been robbing artists. My first cousin is Jackie O. Salute to Jackie O, you know what I'm saying? From Miami-Dade County, you know what I mean? Trick Daddy owed her money for a show. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. I'm gonna show y'all. He owed her money for doing a song with him, right? He gave her the upfront money, but he didn't give her the back end. And I'm gonna show you. Let me see. We still got it over there. Yo, I'm about to find this shit. Mm-hmm. I'm right here. It used to be up here. I don't got the footage. We was all there when it happened. Let me put it like this, yo. Trick Daddy's a sucker. Jackie O's my cousin. I met love for sure. Shout out to Jackie O, you know what I'm saying? Dade County Finals. Yo, we was in the mall in Miami, right? Trick Daddy owed her money for a minute. This nigga never paid her bread. So we seen in the mall, shit got out of hand. Fists flying, chairs flying, people getting their heads bust to the white meat, the whole nine. So he finally wound up paying it, and the shit was over. Now watching Trick Daddy keep coming. Yo, Trick Daddy, Katt Williams didn't lie to you, nigga. You do look like a turd nigga that only talk about eating booty. You do. You do, man. And you robbed your artist. Why you think your girl ain't mess with Trina ain't mess with you no more? We seen the reality show. You don't want to pay people. And your restaurant is death waiting to happen. Your restaurant is death waiting to happen. That's some real shit, yo. But yo, we were going to a trip that I had to say about Katt Williams, and then we gonna take it from there.
That phrase never sounded quite right.
This is for Urban Politicians, my boy. Salute to Urban Politicians.
Yo, this your boy Trick Daddy Dollars representing that Tray 05, and you watching All Urban Central. Katt Williams, your little ass get on the Sharp Show and just get in your little bitch ass feeling and get in ways, and you say all type of shit you ain't supposed to say. See, there's a lot of shit about certain rap I could say, but I.
Hold on. No, we got something to get out. I don't want that one. Hold on 1 second. Let's start with Katt Williams what he said about Trick Daddy and Lizzo. Let's go there first. Then we get everything else.
You were bringing in a friend.
Look, man, Katt Williams has set 2024. I don't think has anybody started off the year
just salute, bro. Salute.
Sheesh, man, he about to make a lot of money. His booking fees, his interview fees, his comedy shows. Oh, price, yesterday price ain't today price for Katt Williams. He about to make himself a lot of money. And right now we about to listen to Katt Williams roast Cedric the Entertainer, Trick Daddy, Lizzo. He about to go in. Let's get it.
I'm talking to you. History, you can make it. All through history, beautiful people got beautiful shit. What did ugly people get? What I know? That ain't my family tree. I thought somebody was gonna speak up. No, for the first time, it don't matter what the fuck you look like, you can fucking make it. Trick Daddy is rich and famous.
God. Yo. I don't know what happened to Trick Daddy. I'm just gonna you know what I mean? I'm just I don't
give a fuck who you is. You ain't uglier than Trick Daddy, bitch. That man look like a number 2, a bowel movement.
You said a bowel movement?
Yo, he said Trick Daddy look like the bowel movement, yo. That shit crazy. But here go Trick Daddy responding, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. He go respond to that. But Trick Daddy, you made yourself look worse, man. You should have left that shit alone. Nobody even paid attention to you when you talk about you, Trick Daddy.
What's popping, everybody? Back with another video. In this video, we're rappers now, not just and we're gonna talk
about me. You said some slick about me in one of your stand-up. You was being sarcastic, saying that if Trick Daddy can hold a restaurant, you can do anything. Well, you bull looking. Keep my name out your mouth. I'm not no comedian. first, okay? Keep my name out your mouth. Keep Ricky Smiley name out your mouth. Keep all OG's name out your mouth. If you don't like a person, you don't say it. I've told people that I didn't think you was funny. I ain't never said I didn't like you. And I'm glad I didn't never say I didn't like you, because by me not thinking you were funny, I actually saw you one day and I was laughing I was crying laughing one day. Remember that little boy put you in the headlock? I was crying and laughing that day. Scary curls, hair perm wearing. Listen, man. Stop talking about other to be relevant in the game, the trend. Because you was trending today, and I'm going to be trending tomorrow on your. And I'm with whatever you with. And every comedian, everybody who you told a story got more money than me and you. You on my level. Ha ha. The joke on you.
Yeah, so my take on this, man, Trick Daddy is a legend. We're not going to forget that Trick Daddy is a rap legend. But, I mean, he's got to be able to take a joke.
Trick Daddy is not no rap legend. For everybody who heard that shit, Trick Daddy is not no rap legend. He's a rapper that happened to make a couple of bands that was made enough money to open a restaurant. I heard the food is good there. People talked about it. But it's good if you are ham hog, chitlins, pork chops, and your blood pressure be sky high. That's what it's good. Heard the baked macaroni and cheese is good. All right. So some good dishes there. But you better not eat that meat. If you eat that meat, you're gonna die. You'll be just like Trick Daddy, sitting up in there with a dialysis machine attached to your arm. Pumping life back into you. I'm just saying, man, that's what it is. So Trick Daddy Mac, Katt Williams said a joke about him a while. It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. This wasn't that recent. He went up there to protect his lover, Ricky Smiley. Yes. Allegedly, Trick Daddy and Ricky Smiley are boyfriends or girlfriends. He protected her like that's his girlfriend. He called that nigga, keep the OG's names at your mouth. All the OGs you talk about got more money than me and you. Trick Daddy. How you know they got more money than Katt? Katt gets $100,000 a comedy show. He do all his own stand-up comedy. He record all his own stand-up comedy shows. And Netflix pay this man. Netflix pay him. You need to be explaining why you let Trick run down on you and punch you on your shit. Why you let Trick run down on you and punch you on your shit and you didn't say nothing? Nothing, not a word. Explain to the people why you let some regular niggas like us, some regular street niggas like us, run down you on the mall and have you poop in your pants, nigga. Trick Daddy, you pooped in your pants, nigga. I was supposed to do the show last night, y'all, right? But I was doing so much other stuff and doing so many other things. I was like, no, I'm gonna do it in the morning. Woke up this morning, was about to cancel the show again. But I said, no, I ain't gonna cancel the show again. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my show. And whatever I gotta deal with after I deal with it, do the show, I'll deal with. So for y'all to let y'all know, man, bruh, niggas like Trick Daddy is the reason why niggas get put in the hospital. Because he didn't say nothing about you in the interview, but now you're clout chase off his name. Now you're clout chasing off his name. LeBron James Bowl Sports, salute, man. I see you, man. Y'all go subscribe to LeBron James Bowl Sports channel. You know what I mean? Morocco T. Trick Daddy should stay in it. He definitely stay in his place. Trick Daddy, you too cool with the Trans Am community, bruh. I see you in Love Hip Hop Miami, all booed up with the Trans Am with a beard. Yeah, nigga, we seen it. Oh, this is my homie. Nigga, that ain't your homie. That's your homie. That's your hold me. That's your hold me. Not your homie, your hold me. LeBron James Bowl Sports Channel. He was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. And Trans Am was his hold me. Cause no, a funny looking nigga like that cannot get no shorty. He can pay for him, but they ain't gonna like him for who he is. They're gonna like him for what he has. Let me phrase that. They're not gonna like him for who he is. They're gonna like him for what he has. And that's a fact. But yo, let me let y'all get to phase I love hating that. Big corky pig ass nigga. Hold on. This is my boy Chicks Move.
Because big or small, the moments we're together are what matter.
I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chicks Move in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chiggs
stand
up.
everything up there. Whatever you say, Chiggs gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
You have an unnatural allegiance to losers is an insane thing to say to somebody. Listen, man, Katt Williams has all these comedians' panties in a bunch. And rightfully so, right? If you say something about me that I feel is untrue, I'm gonna come back with my response. Faizon Love is up next on the docket after Katt Williams clowned him for the type of roles he would do in movies, basically short roles where he only had to take his shirt off.
Well, a nigga only had to take his shirt off. Come on, yeah, come on, let's go, Cat.
Trying to create a character, you can't just be Faizon in every movie. Like, you just gonna take your shirt off on every movie? Like, why does it say that in your script?
Man, let Big Worm live. Let him breathe, Cat. Let Big Worm breathe. Stall him out now.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
No.
Faizon Love took to Instagram today to respond back to Katt Williams. Here's what he said.
Chimp Williams. Chimp Williams. It's hard to address lunacy and hypocrisy, downright ignorance. But it's so funny how many people think this dumb, stupid motherfucker is spitting truth. But that's the internet. You guys want to believe in something so bad. I guess you left God and now you believe in chimps like this nigga who's an actual chimp, and you're not listening to what he's saying. He's actually calling for help. He's calling for help. None of the shit he says lines up with nothing. He runs a Fort something sub. This is where he tells on itself. He took a tractor trailer after stopping in a tractor trailer lot, a truck stop, and aborted that truck and went to Miami. He rode in the back of that truck with a stranger. Now, back then they had a saying, ass, grass, or gas. Nobody rides for free. Katt was giving up that ass to take that ride. Because look, a Greyhound only costs $20 to go. Maybe I'm a boy.
So that's the word? I didn't know that.
He seems to have said that before. I want to talk about that ride down to Florida where you were selling stolen radios for $2,000. And back then, the best radio you can buy is an Alpine, and they cost $253, brand new.
All right, hold
So
up, y'all.
stolen, anybody knows who used to steal them out of cars. You can't sell them for nothing.
He said that he was stealing radios and making $2,000 a day. He did not say, Jimmy P45 Salute, he did not say he was selling each radio for $2,000. He said he was stealing radios from cars and making $2,000 a day. He did not say, I'm selling radios for $2,000 a pop. Here we go. And you see the first thing this fat Faison Law says? Oh, ass, grass, cash. So was you giving up ass, nigga, you fat Beluga well? Was Faison Love, fat Beluga well self, giving up ass, cash, or grass? He know the same pretty well, don't he, y'all? Let's keep going.
For 100, 150.
Now, I don't think Faison actually thinks Katt Williams is calling out for help. If that was the case, then he wouldn't be on Instagram clowning him and trying to put him in a bad light. Listen, man, at this point, comedians gotta go the Kevin Hart's or Ricky Smiley route. Just lead with love and wish him the best. Obviously, once again, these comedians have a right to respond. But I'll be honest with you guys, you can easily tell what Katt Williams said is bothering these comedians. So I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut until everything blows over. So what you guys think about?
Yo, Faison Love look like a heart attack waiting to happen, y'all. Look at this greasy ass Beluga well. Yo, Morocco T, thanks, Lord. I appreciate it. Look at this Beluga well. He look like he about to have a heart attack any minute now. The nigga sit there and sweat. Yo, the laughter. He did do the scene in Money Talk with Chris Tucker. Gonna be salute. Good morning. The scene in Money Talk with Chris Tucker. He's like, did he grab? Hold on, let me show you. Hold on, let me show you. He's like, did he grab you like this, or did he grab you like this? Fat sweaty nigga hugging on a nigga. Get your big ass off me before I put a hole in you, bro. In Morocco T, Gully TV is not no God body. He's a Sunni Muslim / God body / Christian / Trans Am lover / all that other shit. Just because you can afford to get a gold chain and with the universal flag on it, don't make you righteous. Let's keep that real. Let's keep real with that. Let's be real with that. Let's be real with that. These niggas like Gully TV, he don't love the Nation of God's Nerves. He loves the clout that it brings him. That's why I'm so disappointed in Lord Jamal. Lil Jamal. I knew Lil Jamal for some years. Been rocking with him back in the day, bro. All brand new being albums. I bought Lil Jamal's single, you know what I'm saying? His solo album. When people were saying that shit was corny, I was rocking with it. The nigga showed the real guy no love. But he shows this guy, Trans Am, man, all the love and support. But shout out to Lord Jamal, you know what I'm saying? Shout out X Grand Poobah, Step Duty, Alamo, wherever you know the place, you know where we go. We go. The real, yeah. I was there, nigga. Yeah, Phase I Love and Trick Daddy. They definitely. I got diabetes too, though. But I'm pre-diabetic. I take a pill. Nigga ain't shooting nothing in my stomach. Niggas are not shooting no needle in my stomach. Hell no. Yeah, but we got people about to come on. We're about to talk about this situation. You know what I'm saying? It started, man. But we're about to get there for real. We're definitely about to get there. So let's finish this. All right, so the big Phase on Live right there. All right, we got that out the way. Phase on Love. He's a hater. Phase on Love still making nickel and dimes. Here with Gary Owens. Shout out to Gary Owens. The Gary Owens show, man. He's doing his thing. This is what he had to say about Katt Williams.
Living under a rock. But Katt Williams went on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, and nobody was safe, brother. Nobody. Here's my thing. Katt talked about Cedric the Entertainer. He talked about D.L. Hughley, and good and bad. I'm not just saying this isn't all bad. He talked about Mark Curry, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley. My name came up. Tiffany Haddish, Wanda Smith. Let me think. Am I forgetting? Let me see. He started off. The thing is, he comes in, guns a-blazing. It's not even like a feeling out portion of the show. Katt just came in and immediately went in on Ricky. It all started with Friday. And as I'm watching it, and here's the thing about Katt. We all got opinions on comedians. And Katt doesn't hold his opinion back. I do. I'll be honest with you. There's some comedians I find funny. Some I find hacky. I just don't. I don't feel the need to air it to the masses. I'll keep that to myself because I like to be Switzerland in all this. I like to be. Kevin Hart got it with. I remember when Chris Brown and Drake had the beef, right? Later on, they came together, did a song, did a music video together. And I remember Kevin was cool with both. Kevin was cool with Chris, and he was cool with Drake. Like, really cool with both. And I was thinking, how's Kevin going to navigate this? Because some people, man, when you got beef, they're like, either you're with me or against me. And I'm more Switzerland. I tend to try to get along with everybody. You never know.
Yo, and everybody can say what about Katt Williams about him being part of LGBTQ community, but you never see Katt Williams in a dress. Not never, not ever, 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 ever. Let's keep it real. You never seen Katt Williams in a dress, even though he wore perms. He never had a dress on. Never seen that man in a dress. So I salute that man. Hey, yo, Charles White has something to say too, so we're gonna show Charles White to say because Charles White is funny as hell, yo. I don't care what nobody say. Look back to Gary Owens. This is what Gary Owens had to say. Because Katt Williams showed Gary Owens
work's going to come your way. Somebody might have a project. They're thinking of you. So I kind of keep, if I have anything negative, just out and out negative for no reason, unsolicited,
I tend to keep it to myself. Now, if you talk shit about me, or the Monique situation years ago when she compared Will Packer to Harvey Weinstein, I spoke up on that because Will's my friend. He's put me in 3 movies, produced one of my comedy specials, and I was just like, I don't know your beef with Tyler. I don't know your beef with Oprah. That has nothing to do with me. But you spoke on my friend. You compared him to, a sexual predator, and I didn't like it. So I just spoke up. And that was kind of out of character of me. But I'm not going to say I'm never going to speak up. I'm going to stand up for myself if you're talking shit about me. But as far as like just unsolicited going in on people, that's just not me. Katt's different. You ask Katt a question, he's going to give you his answer unfiltered, unsolicited. You could get mad about it, or you'd be like, that's really how he feels. But regardless whether you agree or you disagree with what Katt is saying on Shannon Sharp's podcast, you're watching. It's getting everybody's attention because people are commenting on it. He went in on Faison, who's my boy. I love Faison. But then Faison started making posts on Instagram that I'm laughing at. So at the same time, I'm looking at Katt going, oh, I'm looking at Faison going, oh. Now, if I see Katt, I'm still going to be cool with Katt. Katt's always been cool with me. He's done some cool things for me in my life. Faison, still going to be cool with Faison. That's my boy. And even then, I can talk to Katt about Faison.
Peace to the gods, nurse.
We got John Muhammad in the building, man. John, I know you've been hearing with the backlash at the Katt Williams at the show with Club Shay Shay, and that interview is at 28 million views already.
God damn!
In 3 days.
I'm one of the 28.
I'm 28 like 3 times. I watched that shit like 3 times already.
Yeah, I watched it, sparingly though. The other day, I think Friday.
Yeah.
It was.
Did you see Ludacris get mad and drop a song?
What?
Ludacris.
Man, why they getting mad at what's been evident? Katt Williams ain't telling no lies. All he did was say what everybody already knew. We've been watching this. Everything he said was a joke or a parody based on the truth of what we already knew. Just history. It was simple. I mean, the reason it got such a reaction because we live in a world that's built on lies.
Hold on. Monique, salute to Peace Queen. This nigga had Ricky Smiley cry. Ricky Smiley was crying, talking about, I still got love for Katt. Nigga,
man, all they have to do is challenge. Yeah, challenge his words. Like if anything he said was a lie, then challenge his words. They a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say in rebuttal, but a lot of them was dismissive, like a female. When you catch her in a lie, you want to be dismissive. You want to change. Yeah, you want to change the narrative. You want to put it on him. Oh, he needs help. He's mentally disturbed. He's this. He's that. No, he's the Mr. 100 City Tour, 13 year in a row Netflix selling guy that y'all know.
Hold on. Faison love Katt Williams. I want you to hear Faison. What Faison had to say.
Faison love. He was telling the truth about his ass, fat ass, taking his shirt off on every goddamn movie, and he ain't got a muscle in his chest.
Hold on. Here we go right here. It's right here. This is my boy Urban Politicians. He playing this shit. I'm gonna let you see this shit. Let you see this shit, bro. Hold on. If you believe that you a fat Faison lie, that nigga's crazy, yeah?
Taking 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just on the straight.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior. What I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life. So no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you got to be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is. But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100 city tour. I'm not going to have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to choose this.
Chimp Williams. Chimp Williams.
You call him Chimp Williams. You hear that shit?
Yeah, he the one looking like Grape Ape.
Yeah, the Grape Ape.
Yeah, but what he using is a white man's term. That's a Hollywood term. See, you calling a black man a monkey, in other words, and you trying to find a divisive way to call a black man a monkey. Nah, nigga, we hear you.
Downright.
And my point is where he lied at. That's my point to everybody. Where did he lie? Nigga, I'm 2 years older than Katt Williams, bitch. I watched the whole career.
This dumb, stupid is spitting truth. But that's the internet, I guess. You guys want to believe in something so bad. I guess you left God and now you believe in chimps like this nigga who's an actual chimp, and you're not listening to what he's saying. He's actually calling for help. None of it he says lines up with nothing. He runs a force something sub. This is where he tells on himself. He took a tractor trailer after stopping in a tractor trailer lot, a truck stop, and aborted that truck and went to Miami. He rode in the back of that truck with a stranger. Now, back then they had a saying, grass or gas. Nobody rides for free.
How would you know what that saying was?
Hey, bro. You know where he got that from, bro? You know where he got that saying from? A movie in 1980, bro, called Smokey and the Bandit. See, growing up, we hitchhiking was common. But Katt Williams said I was 13 too, so I could relate. Katt Williams said he had $2,500 on him when he went and he paid the trucker to take him to his stop, which was in Miami. But like I just said, when you reaching, see all of these dudes that got rebuttal to what Katt Williams said, ain't nobody anybody that was outside of that construct that had an interview, nobody never responded to it. Everyone now is playing right into what he said. What's the number one job, the number one mission of a person that's in that circle in Hollywood? Trying to prove to everybody that they're not. So as soon as he say what he said, everybody's coming behind him now, trying to disprove what he said with baseless statements, bro. Everybody deflecting and reaching, trying to grab something that isn't there, and they falling. And it's deep. They should have just shut up. They should just be quiet.
Yo, really?
But they can't. They can't because they can't. Nope. When you throw a brick in a pack of dogs, bro, the one that got hit, you hollers. See, he just threw some bricks called the truth. And all of them dogs got hit, so they yapping. And it's deep, bro. I witnessed all of what he's saying. Most of us that are over 40 years old witnessed it. Anybody that's over 50 years old remember it. And I vividly remember the history of what he was saying. That's why it was so funny. That's why Shannon Sharp was laughing, because he vividly remembered the history. And I asked people what he said. Hey, when have you seen Ricky Smiley in any real dramatic roles? When have you seen him have his own special? Like when have Faison Love been seen other than the stereotype the typecast that he's had from the initial Friday. Why he hasn't been in the other Fridays, as the brother said. See, all of those things add up to what is the truth. And all he did was make statements of truth that it was so funny because everybody don't have to think beyond it. The truth is right there in front of your face because you know it. Now they're trying to get collateral damage. He needs help. How he need help, nigga, when he been on tour every goddamn year for the last 19 years? You know, if you have a 100-city tour in a year, bro, and you're making a minimum of $50,000. No. I'm not talking about him. He's making more than that. I'm talking about the basic comedian that's on tour with a movie out and has a special. They average between $50,000 and $150,000 per show. Now, if you got a special, you qualify for that. He been doing it 19 times, 100 cities. He ain't got no money. That sounds stupid. He done broke the records for the comedy troupe, bro. Touring. These other guys sitting back.
Now listen, you heard Faith Adams said, right? Hold on, listen, let me go with a trick that he had to say.
That was giving up that's a ride. Take that ride. Because look, a Greyhound only costs $20 to go, maybe $4.
At 12 years old, 13 years old, you can't
13 years old.
Ticket. You can't get no Greyhound ticket.
And bro, and you don't know that that's an option. Yeah. See, when you 13, bro, out in the street, homeless like I was, you don't know that these things are options. And as a matter of fact, when I was homeless, bro, in 1983, they didn't have no programs for teenagers that left home. See, they ain't had none of that shit. You left home, bro, you was admonished by the rest of your family like I was. And I'm quite sure him being a Jehovah's Witness, just like he was. And you're not allowed to, people are not allowed to congregate or associate themselves with you, bro, when you're removed from that circle. Just like any other real construct of discipline. So he was on his own, like I was at 13, bro. He had $2,500, which wasn't too hard to get back then. If you was out in the street getting a little bit of money, bro, money was so abundant. Yeah. So of course, him going to Florida, is very believable. But Faison, what's Faison make up?
Listen to what Faison had to say. Faison, he's the Apple lover too, so you know he ain't his shit ain't
said that before. I want to talk about that ride down to Florida where you were selling stolen radios for $2,000. And back then, the best radio you can buy is an Alpine, and they cost $253, brand new.
He didn't say he was selling radios for $2,000. He said I was making $2,000 a day from selling radios. We got my boy SP Twiz, the hood blog in the building. Philly, stand up.
You already know how we carry it, boy. Much love and respect. Thanks for having me, brother. Salute.
Salute.
My boy John Muhammad up here.
Maintaining elevation, black man. You already know.
That's what's up.
What you think about this Katt Williams, the Club Shay interview, bro? Hey, and how he turned over all the stones in Hollywood just now.
Yeah, that joint causing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, in these internet streets, man. But most importantly, I feel like everything that he said was his truth, was, you know what I'm saying, was sincere. He wasn't, certain people, bro, like that. I've been hearing people saying, oh, he on there, he clout chasing this and that. Bro, he ain't got a clout chase. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He not somebody that just popped out of nowhere that's just trying to expose this or expose that.
And Katt's a multi-millionaire, bro.
Exactly.
I might not see it, but he's making at least $100,000, $150,000 a show, man.
Nah, bro. No, bro. Listen. He got, I believe it was 12 Netflix specials, bro. His first Netflix special, he got $2 million for the show. So it only progresses after that. So you multiply that times 13. We just talking about that. Forget about the real big money that he make, the mega millions, which is touring. See, that's the unrecorded money. That's right in your face.
Facts.
So we don't even have to talk about money with him. But like the brother just said something candidly. He didn't even speak down on nobody. He just spoke in defense of lies that was already told, which is why I just said, why haven't those brothers come forward with a rebuttal to the statements that he made, rather than addressing how he made them feel by what he was saying? And that's the value in the whole scenario, bro.
Nobody got receipts on proof that Katt was lying about anything. You know what I'm saying? And I know every now and then stories get, over exaggerated. But if anything was slightly over exaggerated, maybe it was pertaining to himself, as far as like, his upbringing and how he felt as though he got in the comedy.
Oh, we got hold up, pause up, yeah. We got the little bruh. Hold up. Cross Your Heart in the building for Cross Your Heart clothing. You see, I got my Scully
Peace,
on.
my brother. Salute, my brother.
I got my Cross Your Heart Scully on.
Salute everybody, man. Salute Tut, man. Salute Ja. You already know what time it is.
That's SB the
Yeah, you know,
block.
my brother.
That's SB. My bad.
You feeling better, big bro?
Much respect.
Yeah, a little bit, man. I got a little bit of that brown bag flu from last night. Yeah, I got a little brown bag flu, and I'm trying to get over it right now.
Yeah, you already know.
I got that brown bottle flu from last night too, bro.
I'm with you, Warren.
Y'all better get some of that shine, man. You better get some of that clear. That clear help you out.
Yeah,
that oil.
No, we mess with that clear.
That monkey oil got me last night, yo.
Hey, boy, I poured out some of that popcorn something for Chef on Friday. We was drinking shots of that shit, bro. That shit had me done.
Yo, hold up. Yo, let me say something, yo. Check this out. LeBron James Bold Sports Channel. Check this out. He said something that never was talking about. Katt Williams, an Emmy Award-winning comedian.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He's totally decorated. Yeah, he ain't lacking.
Let me tell you what Katt messed up, right? He didn't mess up. The media blew it up. What Katt said, I was in a mansion party, and I walked in the room, and I said, "Is that Professor Obi?"
Oh, yeah.
Ogilvy. Yeah, Professor Ogilvy.
Yeah, but is that Professor Ogilvy? Yo.
But you know what's so wild? The fact that, man, when Katt said what he said, everybody else, the funny part is nobody's denied. They said, well, it's not all the truth. Some of it is true, some of it's not, to the point where, nigga, when he said what he said about Ludacris, how many niggas he ain't say but Ludacris' name and part of it. This nigga went and made a rap song. You know a nigga lying. You know a nigga hurt when you make a rap song versus a nigga saying some shit. That nigga made a whole verse.
He made bro. Y'all crazy.
That nigga made a whole goddamn rap song off of that.
Yo, get the fuck out of it. Now, yo, I thought you was just saying that sarcastically.
He made himself look more guilty on that joint when he did that.
Yeah, man, he went a whole.
He said, hold on. What did he say? He said Ludacris walked in, slew-footed, and walked out the room bow-legged.
Yeah.
He said Ludacris was that little knock-knee and walked out bow-legged.
Walked in there knock-knee, walked out bow-legged.
Yeah, you know the genius of Katt Williams and Dave Chappelle. They can tell you the truth blatantly without emotion, bro, but have a comedic twist to it. And you have to accept or at least analyze what's been said, and then before you have the disciplined rebuttal, because he just said a bunch of stuff that we already knew but never discussed. Like, we know Faison take his shirt off for whatever reason. We don't know. He got away with it in the first Friday, and he be doing it on network television. He do it on commercials. He did it on cameos in movies, like he was in Money Talk with his shirt off, trying to rub on Chris Tucker. You feel me?
He was.
Yeah, all of the stuff that.
Hold on, and let's go even deeper. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Dave Chappelle. I had mad love for Shaquille O'Neal. Until I see Shaquille O'Neal dressed up like a drag queen in his car with all that makeup on, that wig on, I sent Ja and I sent Cross the video. Yo,
yeah, it was crazy.
Now they said that a tape just came out surfaced with Dave Chappelle was on Howard Stern dressed in drag.
I ain't know that.
Now, I've never seen that, I could say that's probably something that happened, like, you know, back in the day.
You said Dave
when
Chappelle
they were
had a
all
joint
young
on?
comedians.
Yeah.
Because Dave Chappelle and them were, you know, young boys back in the 80s and the 90s coming up. So coming up in Def Comedy Jam, I think he was like 19, 20 years old.
Yo,
So whatever.
Remember, he made his first movie that he produced and written. That movie made multi-millions. What's in that movie? What a weed movie? That weed movie he did back in the day?
Half Baked.
Are you talking about Half Baked?
Half Baked.
Yeah, Half Baked. Yeah, they made a killing off of that. Because that, you know, Half Baked is one of the movies that sold twice as much in the DVD market than it did in the revenue of the actual box office.
Yeah, it became a cult classic.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle got millions off of that, bro. Just the residuals that they got from the DVD sales of that. Half Baked. Word up. Because the studios wanted them to make a part 2. Dave Chappelle had already signed with Comedy Central and had that show in the works.
Yeah, but yo, listen to this. Listen to this fat phase on live real quick.
So stolen, anybody knows who used to steal them out of cars, you can't sell them for nothing for 100, 150.
Yo,
Keisha
it's
Matthews.
Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and Katt Williams got the whole comedy industry hot right now, and the topic of discussion all over the internet. As the interview well over 20 million views with Shannon Sharp on the Club Shay Shay podcast, where several niggas got called out, and Faison Love being one of them. And I had a link in the description where you can hear that in full to get the entire context and everything that was discussed, because that nigga Katt Williams came in there with a plan and executed, because we talking about it. Everybody.
Yo, now I heard, let's listen to what my boy Charleston White had to say about Katt Williams' interview. We about to make history today, y'all.
Yes, it was, like I said again, man, I salute Katt, and again, they gonna say what they want to say, but man, everything he's saying, you got Kevin Hart, man, he got Kevin Hart responding. Like, think about it. If it's not true, most, like they say, hit dogs holler, bro. Like, I wouldn't even respond if it wasn't true. I mean, you got Tiffany Haddish on the run right now. She trying to respond. All that shit, man. That shit is crazy.
You know why they got to respond, Cross? You know why they got to respond, Cross? Because Katt Williams threw bricks and knocked out windows in Massa's house. And so he's sending house niggas out to defend him. Because that's what Katt Williams really attacked, was the industry behind the niggas and what they doing.
That's true.
And he just showed that they just butt boys for Massa. And now Massa is telling them, go get that nigga.
Yeah,
because
shut him up.
If he influenced the next generation and exposed them. Remember, Katt Williams been a rebel for the last 20 years in the industry. They've been trying to cancel and hate on him, but they can't do it. See? Yeah, they can't cancel him. So because of that, he's powerful.
He put his own money to back himself.
Yep. And he don't work for nobody. And that's what they hate. Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, and all of them, they're employees, bro. They're butlers, butlers. and that's just what it is. And now they have to defend Massa, because in reality, that's who he came after. He used the Hollywood structure. He kept emphasizing that. That's why they got to say something. All of them.
Yo.
He about to tear them up. He about to tear their ass up. He about to tour another 100 cities and tear their ass up. He got all new material for a new Netflix.
Well, hold on. I want y'all to listen to what Rat Williams had to say, Charleston White.
All right.
Yo, this guy. A lot of people like Charles, but Charles is funny as a motherfucker.
That nigga responded to Katt Williams with a rap song.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest shit out of all of them. Man, hey, listen. That was the craziest shit. That's what everybody overlooking the fact that nigga Ludacris
Nigga, he responded with a rap song. That lets you know how fucked up this shit is.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, you say I've been at a gay party getting fine, I ain't finna make you no song, nigga. I'm finna call you a motherfucking lie. Why you nigga call that? Nigga, I'm gonna call you on your phone, nigga. You lying. You ain't seen me no more. That nigga made a rap. That nigga responded with a jingle.
Yeah.
Say, that lets you know he
that nigga that do Katt Williams.
come back with a rap song. A hell of a rap song. Nigga ain't rapped in 20-something years. This nigga ain't made a rap song in 20 years. Soon as Katt Williams say, hey, I see you coming out that funny room though, nigga. With walking bow-legged, you were not needed before you went in. You died and rubbed together. You come out of that bow-legged.
Yeah, yeah.
Say, now he gonna make a song. I ain't never was.
That nigga, he telling the truth, dog. He telling the truth. That nigga came on the goddamn rapper. And y'all get,
CW is Rat Williams, bro. He's the hood version of Katt Williams, bro.
Hey, look, and y'all get ready. 2024. I'm just gonna say allegedly. You know, I can't say much. 2024. Don't be surprised you see my nigga CW and Katt Williams together this year. I'm just gonna throw that out there so y'all can get ready for it, because we working on a lot of shit right now. So y'all don't be surprised y'all see us with Katt Williams this year, because there's a lot of shit we got going on.
But yo, it's some funny shit, right? Motherfuckers mad at Shannon because Shannon didn't edit the video. Why was Shannon edit that video? Shannon up to 28 million views on that video in 3 days.
To be mad about that show you how controlled the industry is.
Yeah,
exactly.
The people that's upset is like, how could
Montana Max, peace.
Man, let's go even further. Imagine, remember now, I think the reason why Shannon too, even though people say what they want to say, he understands the value of taking control of the moment. Think about how Skip Bayless did his ass for the Club Shay Shay. People don't fail to realize Club Shay Shay was making more and had more views at the time than the goddamn First Take.
Undisputed,
whatever it was.
Yeah,
all them. And they tried, when he tried to leave, they said, well, you can leave, but we keep Club Shay Shay. Said, oh, no, I want that's my entity. And that's why he ended up leaving. He said, I don't want the rest of the shit. I just want my entity, Club Shay Shay. And
he said that in this interview with Ocho.
And he said it broke. He said he knew. He said he had been sitting on that motherfucking interview. That's crazy how the world works. He had been sitting on that interview for damn near about 4 or 5 months before he decided to drop. He said, 2024, should I drop this? He said, Katt told him, nigga, you gonna break the internet with this. That shit crazy. Now he got the biggest interview. That by far 25 million views, dog. That's crazy.
No, 28 million views now.
That's crazy. That's
3 days.
In 3 days, that's a quarter of the goddamn United States.
What make it even better is he ain't worried. He in a position where he ain't gotta care about what nobody feel about it. You can't cancel him. It's out.
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. It's 29 million views now.
Oh, see,
like you know what I hate with platforms, when they control platforms. Like when Nori did the joint with Kanye and then he took it down because the power's that big. Rattled some doors, but you saw the energy Nori had while he was shooting the interview. He was loving it. But you know what I'm saying? That's why
that's a great example. That's a great example, bro. Word up. That's a great example. Word up.
And I think a lot of times what it is, like, they know they friends. Like Nori knew Kanye, even though, and what I did not like after he did that, he doubled back, and then that's when he crawled at it, and he was like, well, I was a little upset. I didn't like the way Kanye did that. I'm like, come on,
but
bro.
he had to do that, and Kanye knew that Kanye was okay with him doing that, because Kanye game plan was to once again break the internet, because he had a whole plan he was putting together. And Nori just happened to be a part of the plan, but he knew Nori belonged to Massa, and he knew that Massa was going to make Nori say, I don't stand with that. I don't approve of everything he said. It was entertainment. Nori had to come back and say that, because Nori belongs to someone. And that's what Kanye was there doing, and that's what Katt Williams just showed. Nigga, I don't belong to nobody. I can do what's right. If I'm doing something wrong, then correct me. And nobody correcting them. They just trying to change the narrative to get the spotlight away from their ass they're showing.
He said, let's be real about Kevin Hart. That's what messed me up. He said, and it messed me up because, nigga, I've been to Kevin Hart's comedy show, and I ain't never stayed for a whole Kevin Hart show.
You know why? Because he's a gimmick. And once you get used to the gimmick, once you get used to the gimmick and the gimmick don't have substance behind it, and you need other writers.
SB Twins is trying to hear this because Kevin Hart from around the corner from him. You don't like that shit.
For real?
But Born, I'm gonna keep
Hey man, everybody got their skill.
Born,
but he right.
I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack, Born. Kevin Hart from Philly, salute to him. But you know, I don't disagree with nothing that he was saying about Kevin Hart. Like I'm not no biased guy. Kevin Hart could never walk down the stage more than what Katt Williams did. And now we talking about the essence of comedy. We not talking about, hey, come do this Disney movie that we can put all these machines behind you.
The machine, right? The machine. Exactly. That's right.
Like
Word up.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little something I know about Kevin Hart. I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. Now his first stand up, I give him that. The John when he was talking about his family, and that was his best John to me. Then he tried to recycle it and it wasn't working like that. Nothing after that was funny. But his whole upcoming, bro, he came up under, you gotta remember when they had Shot Paper Soldiers, you know, he was doing like regular stand-ups and stuff like that, where Dame had pulled Kevin Hart. He pulled his coattail from off his stand-up. The same joint was with, because I did an interview with Capone the comedian, and he was telling me how, you know, when they was all coming up and stuff, Smokey Suarez, they was up under Charlie Murphy a lot. So Charlie Murphy was kind of giving them the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? So everything, a lot of stuff fell in place for him, but even the people that put him on position, which is Dame, what's their relationship now? You dig what I'm saying? At least Kanye still stay in contact with Dame and stuff like that. But basically, Kevin Hart is moving just how Jay-Z is right now, where Jay-Z, you know, he won't even give Dame a conversation. It's like, so it's funny how, you know, certain people that get put in position and they had them you know, them people's working behind them. Yeah, Kevin Hart could talk about a million movies. When the last time we really sat and cranked the fuck up, like laugh out your seats from Kevin Hart? Like,
So I got a question for you. So even when Katt said something about it didn't make sense, that's why I said you always hear Kevin Hart talk about how he made it in Hollywood, but like Katt said, simultaneously he was in Philly. He couldn't have been in California at the same time. So my question to you is, how do y'all feel about Kevin Hart in Philly? Like, far as, do y'all feel like he never threw back the love? And really, if he's that great of a motherfucker, has he pulled anybody from the neighborhood?
I never heard of him pulling anybody from out the neighborhood. The only two things that I know that he did, he went down Max's and bought everybody that was in there cheesesteaks. Not saying he don't do for the community. I never heard or crossed paths with him doing nothing. But I also saw him on what platform? $1 million worth of game. Now let me ask y'all this: Helm and Gil, they both from Ariane, the same section in North. I don't think that Kevin Hart would have ever gave Gil a day. The day at a time of his life, if $1 million worth of game wasn't as big as it was.
I believe that.
And that's an issue that we have in Philly, period, where you see New York and other places like that, where people do get in position and they help up the people that's upcoming. Like, it's Kevin. I don't think Kevin Hart. I don't think Kevin Hart. He might have signed maybe one person that he had under him from Philly comedy wise. I think. But I haven't heard any of that. And it's a lot of comedy. I'm not talking about Instagram comedians. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, people that do the essence, that do these shows in Philly and stuff like that. That's funny as shit, and nobody is pulling them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or on the other hand,
let me ask you something real quick. ourselves, because you know we both from Philly. I'm a West Philly. You know what I'm saying? You from North or Southwest
Definitely.
Philly. I forgot. Yo, check this out.
Germantown.
Germantown. Check this out. What you think about? I want to ask you this because I'm gonna do a show on it. What you think about Remy Ma and old boy from out here? What's his name?
Easy to block, Cat.
Easy. He a player too. He a player.
First and foremost, easy to block, Cat, and he connected to Philly. He's not from Philly.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not from Philly, bro.
That nigga from the Poconos. He from the Poconos.
Everybody on this panel, y'all know where y'all from. So if somebody say, "Where are you from?" You're gonna be like, "I'm from this section of here. I grew up on this block." Everybody that's supporting Easy to Block Captain right now that's from Philly is nobody that come from no hoods that you know what I'm saying? It's all about he getting to the bag. It's the success thing.
Affiliation. Yeah. Yes, boys.
Exactly. Just like it was said, he was a plant, and this is where the plant come from. Where when we talking about rap, he didn't build his name up in Philly. He went straight to New York and other areas. He got his buzz up. He is talented. I'll give you that. He a great battle rapper. But the only reason him and Remy got the connection they got is because Remy had peep game that he wasn't trying to deal with smacking them. Her league wasn't jumping. And she took it upon herself to put him up under the wing. And she let him do what they did, whatever they did.
Hold on. First of all, let me stop. Let me pause you real quick. Yo, I want y'all to know something, yo. Shout out to my man, Calvin, man. But check this out, right? We got some good news. Big Meech will be home next year.
Yeah, I heard that. He'll be home.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna be home soon.
But you know, like
my man talked to Southwest T. He just talked to Southwest T and Southwest T got the same federal probation officer. So Big Meech will be home next year. So let's go. Hey yo, until 54 people in the building, salute to y'all. You have to like, subscribe, and share button. Because we give y'all the dirty from the East Coast, nigga. We got Philly, Jersey, and then the VA in the building. Let's go. Now go ahead and say what you were saying, man, for yourself.
I was gonna ask him, and like you say, like when he say that the industry plant, people don't know that. It's just amazing to me how like we done got to the point in this world where somebody can just pop up like an easy pop up. And man, oh, he's so gutter. Say he's so this, he's so that. But nobody asks, nigga, where you from? And then most of them in the industry know he's not from there. And they play it. So what happened is when somebody get mad that the truth ain't there, then they try to expose the truth. But by that time, nobody's listening because you've been playing this game. Like half these niggas done played these games with all these people. We all know that rappers ain't nothing but somebody of their homeboy that they living through their life. They don't do it like we used to do back in the days. And that's why I say now, like when Katt said it was so powerful because it made me think. He said, name one Katt Williams venue where there was a line wrapped around the corner and everybody stayed to the end and he had a standing ovation. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
He talking about we said about Kevin Hart. What he said about Kevin Hart?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Think about it. I've never seen that. Nobody's ever seen that.
What he was also addressing was what we say. Like Katt Williams is in his industry, he's from the street. So when you go to places like the Laugh House, the Comedy Club, the Improv, all of those famous comedy houses around the country, especially in LA, Miami, New York, Philly, those comedy tours are where the real comedians are at. That's how you get your bones. That's how you put that real work in. And what he was saying, look, you dudes ain't do that and ain't doing that. And back then we didn't have the industry we have now. Back then we was attached onto their industry, so we was just asking for crumbs. Now the black comedians have their own economic enterprise, bro, and it got levels to it. So you're not doing what we did on those levels. You ain't pay your dues, nigga.
Hold on. Well, listen, real quick. I'm gonna get back to Katt Williams real quick. But check, I want to know this. How come none of the Muslim brothers is holding Easy the Block Captain accountable for sleeping with a married woman?
That's because, you know what I'm saying, majority of the guys. No, all right, no, born. I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack to that too. Now, you know, Philly at the end of the day, it's a lot of, you know, people that you'll get salams and all that all up and down the line, bro. Just because you got, you know what I'm saying, you got the lick yak, you got your beard and the prostration mark,
Right, the
don't mean that
cookie
don't mean that you're those of the community. These guys, the brothers that's in these masjids 24/7 that offer, you know what I'm saying, all the salats and everything in there, that's a whole different community. So the average guy that you see that's connected to the streets, they not living by, you know, Islam, you know what I'm saying? They're not living by, because at the end of the day,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't even be around that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Born, I shared the history with y'all before on Philly. Like Philly comes from the people that you see of 40 years, 30 years old, 20 some years old, those are second generation Muslims from a different history.
They like
a corrupt
Muslims.
history. Like, yeah, they were Islamic, you know, formatted, but they had a criminalistic, social, street, secular mindset outside of the discipline of Islam.
Black
So,
Mafia family. The
right,
Black
so
Mafia.
right. So now, so they were really like that in the 70s and the early 80s.
Yeah,
especially
most of them was the Bays. It was Bays.
What Philly was up under the leadership of Warif Deen Muhammad in the 60s. And what happened was Warif Deen took Mosque number 12 and he integrated the Arabian religious rites and rituals of Islam and implied them in Philly and mixed the doctrines. So you got people that were claiming Islam, but they wasn't living the discipline of a soldier in the Nation of Islam. They begin using the religion of Islam as a way to say that they were different than those blacks that were Christian or Christianized, and using that still with the street mentality. So now you got a whole generation of young brothers that claim Islam, but their function, their discipline, their activity in the world is of a savage. And that's why you get a man that will say Assalamu alaikum, but will shoot you to death in the same breath for the jacket you got on. And that's how it's been in Philly.
And the guy Calvin said, I don't know if Bourne can pull it up where they all started. He right, but it wasn't. It was supposed to be in Philly, but it wasn't Philly. You got to remember, him and Steve Harvey are from Ohio. The battle was supposed to be in Ohio. They actually did it in Detroit. It was called. I remember.
He called Katt Williams called out
Kevin Hart. Right, but
yeah,
I was going.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
I know
him
that.
and
But
Steve
what I'm
Harvey
saying
had it
is,
in Detroit.
Right, but before it started was the Steve Harvey thing because a lot of people don't realize back in early, New Year's Eve when they did that battle because Steve Harvey couldn't sell tickets and he didn't want to go to Ohio because I'll never forget because Katt was like, "Why we gonna both go to Ohio? We're gonna see who gonna sell out." He didn't want to do that. He wanted to go to Detroit because he felt like
they said it on the radio. Steve got mad on the radio and started complaining and talking about he ain't about that. And Katt Williams said, "We comedians, aren't we?" Because Katt was cracking on him. And Steve couldn't give a rebuttal. And Kevin Hart tried to interfere and come in Steve's defense. That's when Katt Williams told Kevin Hart, "Nigga, I'll battle you in Philly. I got a show coming up and I'll battle you in Philly." And then at the show that he did, he still sent the challenge out and Kevin Hart didn't show up.
He didn't show up.
And that shows the game that he's talking about. That's why Katt Williams said, "Put him on the line, nigga. Let's buddy up. Let's see how we function chest to chest. You get a mic, I get a mic, and we battle." That's why they should have a comedy versus.
It should be a comedy because, like I said, they messed around. Because when Katt Williams and I don't know if Bourne can pull it up. It's the resurface now of Katt Williams going at right after they doing the two little part shows, and man, he killed Steve. He claimed He the reason Steve stopped, and I truly believe that after that, Steve didn't do none of that shit no more.
Nope.
I'm pulling right
You know
now.
why? You know
Katt
why,
Williams,
Cross? Cross, you know some real shit, Cross? I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Notice how he spoke about the comedians, bro. There were certain comedians that he didn't mention because those comedians are either one, certified legend, or still highly qualified touring, like the George Wallaces, the Eddie Murphys. Like he didn't speak about the true bona fide, solidified comedians. Lavelle Crawfords. Like he gave respect to Earthquake. He gave Gary Owen
he didn't give no respect to Earthquake. He said
Yes,
that
he
nigga
did.
can't read. He said that nigga can't read.
No. But he also said that Earthquake is a bona fide comedian. He's a real comedian. You feel me?
TV.
All right, yeah. Now they say they found him for. Now I believe Eddie Murphy can still do stand up, but yo,
Hell yeah. You see what Eddie Murphy did on Saturday Night Live? Eddie Murphy said blatant things about the LGBTQ community with no backlash, just like Dave Chappelle, because he a master. Eddie Murphy definitely could stand up.
Eddie Murphy been ripping the LGBT community for years now, bro.
Hey, look, and guess what? They can't cancel him, and they can't cancel Dave Chappelle or Katt Williams.
But the thing
with Eddie Charleston White.
But the thing with Eddie Murphy is he ain't got to do it no more. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
He already certified. That's like saying, do Jordan
certified legend?
Yeah, do Jordan got to come back and play LeBron 1-on-1? No, what these guys did is already in stone.
Right.
And that's why people like what Katt Williams is saying is needed, and why the comedy game is watered down, just like the music industry.
The rap game.
We got 68 people in the building, y'all. To all 68 people,
make sure
man.
y'all
Thanks
hit
for
that
coming
like
through.
button, man.
Hit that like button
this morning, man. Sunday
Hey,
to do Saturday.
listen, hold on.
Hit that
LeBron,
like button.
hold on for 1 second. LeBron James, man, you been on point. But man, you can't say Eddie Griffin can't do. Oh, you said Eddie. My bad, Eddie Murphy. I'm saying thing because I was just thinking about Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin is another icon, a real
hell yeah, another legend, another. And guess what? He wasn't mentioned. He didn't mention him. No, because he know these are real comedians, real legends, bro.
Yeah.
And he only addressed the butlers, bro.
And he didn't even listen. He didn't even mention Eddie Murphy dressed in drag. He mentioned everybody except Eddie Murphy. What that tell you?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy dressed like, and what's that shit? That show he had.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the movie. I don't remember a movie with him with the dress on.
Norbit.
No, he was dressed like a woman. Yeah,
Norbit. Come on, that Norbit.
Norbit. Yeah, Norbit. Yeah. But
and the clumps when he did it.
And the clumps.
Right.
He played every role in the clumps.
But hold on. Watch this though. Eddie Murphy did that following the movie of Jerry Lewis when he played 6 different roles. Eddie wanted to play more than 6 roles in a movie to surpass his record. Rather than a movie like Big Mama that they created. See, Eddie created Norbit and the clumps from his own family design versus something that Hollywood gave him. And that's why I was saying I was finding hard fetch for a movie that they put him in. And remember, he bought his own rights back from Hollywood in 1992. That's why Eddie Murphy controlled everything he moved forward.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Shout out to Mrs. BTBTV. She made this possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't even gonna do no more shows. I was like, I'm gonna fall back for a while, and I fell back for almost 2 months. And she put the battery in my back and said, "Go ahead and start doing your thing again." You know what I'm saying?
Respect. That's
so now I'm making time for y'all, and I'm going back up. And we got 75 people in the building to get them lights up. 79 people. Let's go. But yeah, like I'm saying about Eddie Murphy, man. Eddie Murphy, when he was dressing. He wasn't dressing up like a feminine woman. He dressed up like a grandma, a great grandma, an uncle, a father, a brother.
It was his idea, though. That's the difference I'm trying to say. Yeah, it wasn't Massa in them, the hidden Zionists behind the screens of Hollywood, the Wizard of Oz. It wasn't them pulling the triggers on what Eddie did versus what other people have been pushed into in Hollywood.
That's exactly what I was about to say, John. That was his decision. He chose that for
Right.
his comedic role. Because if anybody was a supporter of Eddie Murphy, we all know he also had gay jokes in his stand-ups.
Yeah.
So it's a
Oh
difference.
yeah.
It's a difference between when it's coming from you than when somebody is saying, "Oh, we see you for doing this." You dig what I'm saying? As great as Martin is, people watched it, but ain't nobody questioned Shanae back then. It was all
That's
the way up
true.
until
Right.
we start hearing these black entertainers saying that they wanted me to do this out of my will. They wanted me to do this.
Right.
And then
Right.
that's when people start paying attention because it was in our face all our life.
So I
But
got it.
hold on, we always question the Jamie Foxx Wanda shit though.
Yeah, but I got a question, and I'm glad we talking about that now. So I just want to hear what all y'all got to say, each one of y'all. Do y'all agree with him when he said, like, even when it came down to Ricky Smiley, he said, "Hey, I think that the actor should be in their best role." When he talked about Madea and them, do you really think, like he said, and if you look at it, he telling the truth. He said Tyler Perry can't play a man to save his life, but he can play Madea all day long.
Yeah,
So
you're right. Tyler
I
Perry,
agree.
all the movies I see Tyler
Well,
Perry playing a man, he's a feminine ass man in the movies.
yeah, I
I
just want to hear
agree.
all what y'all think.
I agree.
I think it's when you typecast, people are psychologically familiar with your initial presentation. Like you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So when a person is introduced to you based on what that introduction is or how influential it is, it's hard to get that actual character or type out of your head. So we got Faison Love with no damn shirt on a
Right.
goddamn sitcom. Like for what? You feel me? Like nigga, you ain't even built. You ain't had a six
Yeah, I
pack
ain't
since you
never
was born,
understand
nigga. Like it's
that whole shit.
insane. Now, I understand it. It's
Yeah.
that same exploitation of the black male because we got comfortable with that. When did physical fitness become a compromise of the black man in the black community? So you keep showing us this fat guy with no shirt on, looking stupid. For what? He's the guy with no job, no money, that needs something.
That's
And hold
true.
And
up.
he played that
And
same role in
this guy,
everything you ever seen him in.
and this guy, this is the same guy, right? That still never had a comedy special.
Nah.
Faison, you's a fat Faison lie.
But you know what? It's crazy
What they
how.
say, boy.
But you know what? It's
Hold on. Listen to this though. Shadish with Shannon said to the cat. Cat said, "You a fat Faison lie."
yeah.
he's like,
My,
damn,
but my
Faison being straight.
but my thing is, it's true because when I sat back, and most people don't see it because, man, my thing is, how is he able to survive in the industry when he doesn't have a strong resume? It's not like people like Kat said, there's 30,000 scripts that go out every year and ain't nobody looking for these dudes. So what are they compromising in order to stay relevant?
Well, that's the point of being in the industry, bro. The industry has a union and everything, bro, that you are a member of. That's what Katt Williams was telling us about was the club, the clique. He said they have you know what he used a proper word? He said they have a cabal.
Yeah, he
that
did.
mean there's a hierarchy of a hidden hand over the whole function. And when he started explaining that, all of them that are involved in it became defensive.
Let me ask you a question. And why would Trick defended what's that nigga name again? Ricky Smiley so hard, like that was his boo son.
That's his boy.
That's his boo.
That's his industry buddy.
That's his boo. That's his boo.
Hey, it's his home. It's his home.
Ricky Smiley chef. He be cooking
It's
them
his
dinners
home,
for him.
man.
Yeah,
it ain't
you're
his
right.
homie. Yeah, it ain't his homie. It's his home, bro. Homie. That's
His
just what he is for him.
His homie.
Yeah, his homie. His homie.
He trying to keep that door open. Like Ricky,
That's
I
right.
got you.
That's right.
And you gotta recognize they're in that circle. That's all he is exposing. Trick Daddy ain't had nothing to do with the whole thing. He clout chasing. He gonna go live talking about why you talking about me. I'm about that life. What life, nigga? You the same nigga that sat on the Breakfast Club and talked about how you let some woman stick her tongue and finger up in your butt. The same nigga. See?
Yeah.
But now you
That
niggas is
nigga, hold on,
tough
that
guys.
nigga eat a booty gang. That nigga eat a booty gang, right?
Now you niggas is tough guys, bro.
Yeah.
See, that's the savagery. And we as black people, that's my question to the panel and to the chat. When we as black people going to start having an activity of integrity, bro, and start admonishing these dudes from our community,
like I told niggas. I remember my cousin Jackie O, she did a song with Trick Daddy, right? Trick Daddy gave her 5,000 up front. He's supposed to give her 5,000 after the song was completed. When she completed the verse of the song, Trick Daddy disappeared and never paid her money. So we in the mall in Miami, this big ass mall in Miami. I can't get the name of the mall. This is back in the day. We in the mall in Miami. So we had to see Trick Daddy. She's like, they got a nigga right there. Yo, we still my money. So me and my little cousin Bright Eye, we went to like, yo, where my cousin's money at? And Bright Eye is Jackie O's nephew. So we're like, yo, where's my cousin's money at? Oh, don't be running up on me like that. We had a whole brawl in the Miami Mall, nigga. We had a whole brawl, chairs thrown, people getting beat up, the whole nine. You dig what I'm saying? And that punk nigga paid her the money the next day. So, nigga, you're a gangster, you about that life, nigga. I don't care what happens. Nigga say, I ain't paying you shit, nigga. Get it in blood.
My whole thing is this. Trick Daddy, listen, bro, if you gonna defend somebody, you gotta defend a person and prove the other person wrong. Nothing that Trick Daddy said proves Katt Williams wrong for one. And how you coming with that gangster shit for a situation that ain't got nothing to do with no gangster shit? That just shows you how, you know what I'm saying? That's why
hold on. How you come with some gangster shit when you was on Love and Hip Hop Miami, all besties with a fucking Trans Am?
Now, what we're born. Remember what I told you in the beginning. They all became feminine in their reaction. They became feminine by being defensive and changing the narrative, but having no substance or evidence to stand on what they were saying. So everybody said the same thing. Don't y'all care about how I feel? I feel bad. And then others said the opposite. We should feel bad for him. See, you trying to deflect the narrative, bro, to get it off of you. But in reality, no, nigga, address what he said. Prove what he said to be a lie.
Yo, Calvin Buchanan, I need your boy Trick on my show, man. I mean, Trick, you know me, man.
Shout out to the. I was just about to say that. Shout out to the D, nigga. Shout out to the 80-90 out there.
You already know the D.
Niggas already know. Like Trick put the paws and feet and everything on that nigga that time. And that's why. Hell yeah, beat the shit out of Trick Daddy up there in Detroit. My thing to y'all
is Lorenzo Davis said, so basically you are a goon for your relative. Look, hold on. Let me look at this nigga. Let me look at this nigga in the eyes real quick. Hold on. Let me look at this nigga in the eyes real quick. Look at you in the eyes, nigga. Nigga, I'm a goon for that bag, nigga. If my relatives paying me, if my homie paying me, if motherfucking Pimp C's paying me, if Shorty Lowe's paying me, if Nelly's paying me, if Mary J. Blige is paying me, if Diddy with the city and the kitty paying me, if Little Kim paying me, nigga, if Bitch Marcus paying me, nigga, hold on.
Can't see your eyes with the shades on. You gotta take the shades off. Yeah, you gotta take the shades off.
You gotta take the shades off.
Hold on. I ain't finished yet. If Cam Newton's paying me, nigga,
come on.
If Vince Carter's paying me, nigga, if Sugar Shane Mosley was paying me, nigga, I'm gonna be a goon for all them niggas because I get to the bag, nigga. If your mother paid me, I'm gonna be a goon for her.
Right. Real spill.
We gonna be a goon for her for free.
Yeah.
Nah, she got paid me.
Nah, we gonna hurt niggas for moms. Fuck that.
Right.
I said his mother's paid me. Not my mama. My mama gets it free.
Yeah.
No, we talking about brother. Yeah, we talking about brother Lorenzo mom. We gonna take care of his mom for free too.
Yeah, and the thing about it is people don't, like I said again, him coming and trying to attack, and like everybody's saying, nobody has denied what he said. Now, maybe even down to Ice Cube, I was really disappointed in Cube because he even said,
God, please.
Yeah, because he said,
yeah, you see him curve it.
Bro,
throwing curveballs. He was trying to get
bro.
around that shit lying.
Listen, bro. He
Telling a
went in.
lie.
Listen, he went into saying, "Well, the movie would have never had the rape scene. I mean, the R scene
Stop
in it, and all
lying.
this other stuff." But, bro, it led up to that. To have two men in the bathroom anyway tells enough for me. Why would you put that in there? That's not comedy. That's what he thought it was, and that's why Katt called him out.
Hey, Cross, you know, you said
And Katt, hold
you
on,
said
and Katt still show Ice Cube mad respect and love. Ice Cube can't even admit that Katt Williams like, nah, we ain't doing this race shit. That's gonna put it another way.
Well, yeah. Now remember, Ice Cube did admit that Katt Williams told the truth, but then he tried to deflect his accountability on the matter by saying that he would never put a rape charge in there. When no, nigga, you got two movies, Friday and Players Club, bitch, where you got real rapes in the damn movies. Brutal rapes. And we know when Katt Williams was in the bathroom, the only reason Katt Williams didn't get raped was because what? He defended himself. So any insinuation of rape is rape itself. See, if you insinuate you're gonna rape a woman, you raped her. It's attempt. So the charge is the charge. And we already know the mindset that everybody had in the movie theater. That if Katt Williams wouldn't have hit him with the pliers to the nuts, he would have been the one getting hit in the butt. And we can't get around that.
Hold up, process. LeBron James, Bowl Sports Channel, salute. You're 100% right. The rape scene in Players Club and the rape scene in Higher Learning.
Word is bomb, bro. Word is bomb. Players Club was brutal, bro. It was brutal. So no, like I said, I don't know why Cube said that. You're older now, 25 years later.
Lorenzo has his feelings. He's like, keep the focus on me. Leave the mother jokes out. It's me speaking to you, not my mother.
Hey, bro, Lorenzo, we ain't disrespecting moms, bro. We protect moms, man. We ain't saying nothing wrong. We never violate a mother, bro. We grown men.
Right.
Never that, my brother. Never that. We said we protect your mother for free. That's what men do. That's what soldiers do. That's what we are.
Remember, the focus is on Katt Williams. It's not on Bourne
you.
Or other.
Right.
We're only giving our perspective. Nobody is right or wrong. But it's just like every other channel, bro. Ain't nobody trying to say we all this and say we all that. We're just saying in certain situations. The question is, do you agree with Katt Williams? And if you don't, then let's just focus on the disagreement versus the agreement of what the topic is.
Actual facts. And that's what we deal with, my brother. No abuse, no disrespect. But back to the system of things. Back to the system of things, man. There's a hidden hand behind all things that we're discussing, and Katt Williams is just a rebel with a cause that spoke against the powers that be.
Yeah, it's like I said again, man, and everybody got on, even your boy Mike Epps got on about the Fendi. I saw somebody said about the Fendi jacket and all that. But again,
Mike Epps was joking with Katt Williams to their friends.
Yeah, they friends. But I was going to say with Deion Cole, most people didn't see what Deion Cole said. Deion Cole said people need to ask the question. It was a real thing. That was deep. He said people need to ask the question, how much money, Katt, have you gave to people? He said, because it's got to be astronomical. He said, because the man he said he gave him $1,000 and he found out later it was him that gave it. He said he then gave every comedian, starting comedian, just give them money. And like I said, that's different because, again, it's starting to come out. So it solidifies his resume and what kind of character he got. If this nigga known for giving out thousands of dollars to random comedians, that's why ain't nobody saying that.
Bro, you know how real this brother is, man, in his history. If you look at it, look at his, when you look up his catalog of the Comedy House, bro, all of these people that he got up under him, they're all well off, they're all taken care of, and they don't need the industry. See, they don't need the machine. And that's the difference, bro. And the machine is upset with that. What if these so-called other niggas that's up under master control just took a rebellious mindset and said, hey, let me just abandon all of that and support this? That would change the algorithm.
The problem is them niggas ain't willing to leave none of that because they like that, bro. They
And
like it
most
with grease and without the grease. They got
and
used
most
to it.
and most importantly, on top of them receiving money and being well off, they remain loyal. Loyalty shows a lot because the average person you see, whether it's somebody that got a rap label, they end up having issues down the line where these people that was under him, they start saying he did foul business, he did this, he did that. You never heard that from nobody that was ever connected to Katt.
Right. Never got no bad. Even you know what? You know what's funny? The first person that put Kevin Hart on TV, Katt Williams. Tiffany Haddish in the movie, Katt Williams. They never say anything bad about that. They only speak deflecting the subject that's always being spoken about them when Katt is speaking. Even when he spoke about Tiffany Haddish and them back on the Breakfast Club and Kevin Hart and them, and they try to call him a drug addict. All the other comedians came out and said, we never seen Katt Williams doing any drugs other than weed. They all defended him. See?
My thing is even if he was on drugs, what they got to do with anything? Richard Pryor was getting high.
Salute to my queen, Mrs. BTBTV in the building, y'all. Showing
Salute
love to the channel. We got 100 people in the building now. 105. Let's go.
Like I said, they try to use drugs. You can't use drugs. Richard Pryor got high. That don't stop him from being the beast.
But see, that's the point. Everybody know that Richard Pryor got high and still mastered the game. But when you're not getting high and never got high, why lie on that man? See, why lie on that man when he came from a Jehovah's Witness household? So we already know he's conscientious of how he interact and function with drugs. So if you caught him out there with drugs, why didn't you expose that? You lied and said it, and then he countered it, and you couldn't defend the counter. That's why he got on that lady Wanda Smith on the radio, tore her fat ass up.
Oh, hold up.
See?
Speaking of Wanda Smith, y'all, let's hear a little bit of Wanda Smith. Funny. Hold up, where is it at?
I'm about to say, she ain't do nothing recently, did she? Shit.
Oh, now she Katt destroyed her. She can't. Oh, here we go. Here we go, y'all.
I know she ain't had nothing recent to say.
Yeah. With your host.
You got the best steak. What do you have?
Here we go, yeah. Here we go.
Tell me some of the things you cook. And they're proud of, like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti. You got the best steak. What do you have? Tell us what you cook.
As a father of 7 with an unlimited food budget, you can make whatever is necessary.
I said
7,
what they like.
Excuse me.
I said what do they like?
Just because you're a poor interviewer doesn't mean.
I said you answer the question and just tell me.
Man, you're a strong black woman. Is it okay for me to answer?
Come on.
You keep interrupting the answer. Everyone can hear it. It sounds like you like me a little bit. It's starting to bleed over the airwaves.
It is.
Oh, really?
I want to let everybody know that Wanda got some lipstick on right now with enough glitter for the 4th of July.
That's right. Kissable lips.
How many kids you got, Wanda?
I have 3 boys.
Excellent.
Yes, I do.
Aren't boys simple?
Hmm?
Aren't boys simple?
They can be.
Hell no, please.
They can be.
That's facts.
Wanda knows she.
I'm what?
She didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't say that you
well,
didn't.
That's all right. I did it in the beginning and the middle and the end.
What's your favorite thing to cook? Your boys,
They like for me to. I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli and they love.
Hey, right now, look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me does it say heat up water? That's the only step in broccoli. Heat up water. Simmer. Have you ever heard of burned broccoli? Can you burn broccoli? You can't burn it because it's made in a pot of water.
You don't know nothing about.
You know what her second meal they love from it? What I do with corn.
Oh, whatever.
I like to deal it out that can and I put it in there. And then I get a can of water and I put it on there. And then I get some Zatarain's. They don't expect that. I sprinkle Zatarain's.
I am a great cook.
Whatever. Yes, ma'am. You good at heating stuff up.
You're good at telling us about what's going on in jail.
Yes, ma'am. And getting out to tell you. But I'm gonna tell you at an arena named Phillips, and you gonna tell me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
That's right.
Tomorrow, be there.
All right.
Red Grant show. I know
Red
I'll
Grant.
be there. Don't miss it.
Red Grant, Katt Williams, thank y'all for coming through, man.
Yes.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
I see why people come to Wanda's show.
Yeah.
Because Frank Ski puts it down.
That's right. Get on out here with that crazy ass.
Is he crazy?
And help me get to the salon. All right, it's the People Station Viewer 3. Your hair is kind of.
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
You don't?
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's natural.
Come run one of your gnarled fingers.
Yeah.
While you on air. So they can hear you live.
Come on. Let me come over here.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay over there.
Don't worry. Ain't nobody putting their hands through yours.
That's right. They don't have to. I don't want them to. Get on out of here. You okay? You okay?
Only one of our hairs moving while we talk.
Are you all right this morning? Are you okay?
Red Grant, Atlanta Comedy.
Tell Wanda to take off them headphones and that wig. That wig and the headphones come together.
Them old ass clothes you got on. How about that? Yeah, they're old.
Versace, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It
She
says
said,
Versace.
I want to apologize to the people at Versace Collection. This is your 2019 summer line that hasn't come out.
But you had to open it up and show us it was Versace. I wanted to.
No, I didn't have to open it up. These people are on radio. They can't see anything.
Yeah, but you opened it up so we could see it.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, happy.
And happy whatever store is for the Black Lane Bryant.
That's right. That's right. Very proud.
Okay, let's play some music real quick if we can. We going to a break real quick?
Very
all right,
proud.
cool. We go to a break.
Shout outs to Forever 21.
Yeah.
Necklace Collection.
That's right. Shout out.
They don't remember me for wilding out, right? I'm not the right one to Jones on.
Get this inmate out of here.
If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me down.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600.
Whatever, little mama.
I'm little mama's baby daddy.
No, you little mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
and what are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
Oh, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
Yes,
big in
ma'am.
prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
Calm
No.
down, calm down.
Only one of us has
Calm
$12 worth
down.
of jewelry on.
No,
No.
$12.
That all is available. If you want to have Wanda's jewelry, please go to Citgo or Quick Trip at any point. If you buy 2 packs of Newport 100s, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash. Won't you come on down?
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
The show starts at 9. Wanda gets to the stage at 9:17. Please come on down.
Go, Shay, please come get Miss Cat and do her hair.
She's almost out of breath. Be careful now. Even on the radio, you can hear the fact that exercise has crept into her vocabulary.
Hurry up, little mama. We're done.
You already used that one. Don't repeat your jokes, Fresh Comic.
Go ahead.
Get your ass out of here.
Yo, well, I want y'all to know. I want y'all to see something, yo. I want y'all to see something. The Katt Williams rip her ass.
Your red was dying the whole time, bro.
Yo, listen. It's so bad, right?
Yeah.
It was so
She
bad.
got her husband to pull out on her.
Listen, I'm gonna show right now. It was so bad. Her husband. Oh shit! It was so bad. Oh, hold on, my bad, y'all. Hold on, let me get out of here. It was so bad. Her husband pulled that slam on this big fat grizzly looking nigga. Pulled out a gun on Katt Williams' little ass. Come on, man. Look at this nigga's gut, bruh. That nigga can't even move. Nigga, you that mad because your wife got choked the clown door that you gotta pull a gun on a nigga at a comedy show?
Man.
That show you how much of a sucker he is. As big as that nigga is, bro, you pulling the gun out. You could have went up and had a man-to-man talk. All that wasn't even necessary, bro. He's a cool sucker.
The bad part is this. ain't no man to man talk because your woman was out of place. And if you was a real man with a real
You would have
woman,
checked
she would
her.
have never got
You would have checked
right.
her.
She would have never lost. She would have never lost. Lost focus and giving respect to a man when she knows she has a man. When a woman
Right.
got a man, she protects her man from danger, but not encountering with another man for conflict. So she ain't no woman and he ain't no man. And that's why he came out there with that bullshit. It's jokes anyway. She was at work. See, messing with a comedian. If you mess with a damn a nigga that like beating people up and shooting people, piss him off. Guess what that? You're gonna get beat up and you're gonna get shot. You mess with a comedian, nigga, you gonna
Yo,
get joked
hold up.
cracked on.
Yo, hold up. I want y'all to hear this one too. Yo, oh man, I want y'all to hear this one because this is Katt Williams Day. Next show, we're gonna get on Remy Ma her trifling ass. Yo, hold up, yo. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, this shit. Oh man. Yeah, this is fair you. Hopefully, I don't get. Hold on. Hold on. Me on to. Hold on. Let me go here real quick. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this fair use,
The
y'all.
truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach. Sitting over here, why I'm not a movie star. He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
An entertainer, yeah.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. What y'all think about how he went in on Cedric the Entertainer, yo?
Telling the truth. Y'all seen the interview.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the interview. He telling the truth. See? The bad part is this. All they're going to do is speak dismissive. Like Steve Harvey and them, they're going to speak dismissive of him because his spotlight is in a different direction than their spotlight.
Oh, yeah. Apart stuff, y'all. And I want to shout out to Katt Williams, too, man, because Katt Williams, he brought Melba Moore her masters and gave it to her.
Facts. And gave her a star on Hollywood. He gave her his star on Hollywood.
He gave her, Katt Williams gave Melba Moore his star on Hollywood. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yep.
My boy, I'm Calvin Buchanan. Shout out to Calvin, the D in the house. He just hit me with that. You know what I'm saying?
Real brother, man.
But yo, I want to ask you, SV Twitter's Cross. Check this out. What y'all think about what he said about that nigga Cedric the Entertainer?
That nigga never was funny to me. Oh, you know
Never. Yo. Hey, yo, you see, and I'm gonna tell you something, yo, you said no, look, keep your mic open. Yo, when I see Kings of Comedy, it was only 2 kings in that comedy show. Bernie Mac and D.L. Hughes. The rest of them niggas was trash.
Man, D.L. Hughes is trash.
I like D.L. Hughes better like Cedric and Steve Harvey.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I walked out on D.L. Hughes' show too.
Nobody on the Kings of Comedy is a king of comedy.
You don't think Bernie Mac was a king of comedy?
I think Bernie.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, Bernie. My fault.
Yeah, Bernie. Because see, people fail to realize Bernie already at that time had a show. He was already in movies. The other 3 wasn't in shit. Them niggas didn't have nothing.
Bernie didn't get a show till after that King of Comedy shit, bro.
No, what I'm saying is Bernie was I'm not talking about his show. I'm saying he was in movies.
Bernie was already he was already an acclaimed comedian.
That's right. He was already known.
His prestige in the game was already proven versus the legends. So the Robin Harris and them were his. He was like the protege of them as a mentee of them. So he was already certified when he came
That's
into
right.
the game versus the machine boosted DL said, and
That's right.
actually Bernie was the attraction.
Well, you got to remember,
Word up.
Bernie was, people fail to realize, like comedy, like rap and everything. He was the headliner. They just never really said he was the last person to go on. He was the
And
headliner.
listen, and Steve Harvey was supposed to be the headliner. And gave it to Bernie.
Steve Harvey was the
I can't go up.
MC. See, he was
but
the MC.
listen. Right, at first, Steve Harvey was supposed to be the headliner. He's supposed to go
That's
over
right.
after, he's supposed to go on after Bernie.
That's
When
right.
he realized he couldn't go after Bernie and B.L. Healy, he's like, I just be the MC and y'all can do everything else.
Yeah, because that's why him and Bernie fell out, because he started hating on Bernie because they couldn't just go on there and do a comedy show, because at first they were supposed to rotate because they were all the kings that rotated everything, but they couldn't do it. So that's why they had all them at first, and then they had Bernie.
Yeah, close it. You can't go behind him. Like if you go behind him, now you diminish the value of the show, and they figured that out quite quickly.
Yeah.
And it proves itself. It's just like any other competition or any other presentation that holds competition. When you're a singer in a group, if your ass ain't strong singing lead, you know you're going to be in the background.
Right.
Period. See, don't get mad. Don't get mad because you ain't strong enough.
Hold
now,
up.
if you strong enough, prove
Green,
it.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. C Green, yo, he said, why does Trick Day look like Florida Evans from Good Time? Damn.
But it's real. It's just like if you at a concert, bro. You don't put the weaker shows or intermediate shows. They're for intermission. They open up the show and they precede the main events. So we know Steve Harvey is not on Bernie level. Cedric ain't on Bernie level, and DL ain't on Bernie level. They all got different formats of comedy as well, and other people write for the other guys as well. That's a difference as well. It's like hip hop, like Katt Williams said.
Listen, but DL is still funnier than Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey.
Man, DL makes fun of. He sit around and make fun of black folk. They ain't shit.
Yeah. Like DL, like I said, DL got a different type of comedy. It's not a comedy that's it's not an Eddie Griffin type of comedy, like a raw black comedian. Black comedians, they make jokes about things that are real issues that are sometimes horrific, traumatic, and sometimes sad, and they make happy of it. So you make light of it with a skill. And they don't really do that. They got written jokes for them that they don't write. So the expression or how they perform is different. And that's why Bernie was different.
Yo, so what y'all think about how Katt? Hold up. Let me go to this. Let me go to this real quick. I want to show y'all this. My nigga Deion Cole, man. Shout out to Deion Cole. There we go. Here we go right here.
Just say Williams, or it's just hating on the man for exposing the industry. I want you guys to take a listen to what Deion Cole had to say about Katt Williams, because he spoke on him and stated how he feels about him. And he goes into a brief story that I want you guys to take a listen to. So we're going to take a listen to that first, and then also stay towards the end, because I'm going to be playing Guy Torry's reaction in response to what Katt Williams said. Because if you remember in the interview with Club Shay Shay, Katt Williams stated that in Guy's documentary Fat Tuesday, they stated that Steven Cedric was there and performed, and Katt Williams called him out and said that all that was lies.
About they think they can rewrite history. Guy Torry did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made.
So after we hear Deion Cole, we're going to take a listen to Guy Torry's reaction to Katt Williams calling him a liar, and then also we're going to check out what Bell Crawford had to say in response to Katt Williams' interview. So let's not waste no more time. If you guys don't mind dropping a like on the video, that would be highly appreciated. And feel free to share this video out as well to get the video out. And comment you guys' opinions. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. I love when you guys engage and comment. But go ahead and take a listen, and then I'm going to come back to you guys.
recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings.
Yo, I was just sitting here thinking, and do me a favor. Anybody that do interviews, or anybody know him, Katt Williams, if you're ever around him, ask him, how much money has he given away? Just given away. I just ask him that. Just be like, how much money have you given away? If you're around him, if you're interviewing him, just ask him. Because it has to be insane. Katt is one of the most generous people that you ever gonna meet. And a lot of people don't know that. He don't get a lot of press and love for that. One of the most generous ever. He's had to have given away, I don't even know the number. It has to be crazy. Because there's a lot of people with stories about him giving money to. Case in point, I remember I was at the Comedy Store performing one night, got off stage. And this was like early on, before really a whole bunch of stuff was happening for me. I get off stage and everybody like, man, good set, good set, good set. So many people saying that. Some girl came and put something in my hand and said, good set, but I didn't see her. I just heard her and she walked off. And I thought it was like a phone number in my hand. And when everybody walked away and stuff, I looked in my hand and it was $1,000. And then I looked out in the audience trying to find the girl, and I'm like, man, I can't remember her face, and I couldn't see her, and I was just like, who gave me $1,000? But anyway, I just was like, wow. And later on, about a month later, somebody told me that happened to them, and they said Katt Williams was in the audience. And I put two and two together and was like, wow, he did that to me then. He never tell you, he never makes it known or any of that. So if you ever around him, ask him. If you ever around him, ask him, how much money have you just given away? And I bet the number is astronomical. Ask him.
As y'all hear from Dion Cole, he praises Katt Williams, and Katt Williams is a great guy. You heard in the interview, he's adopted 7 kids. And peep how a lot of comedians and celebrities are actually speaking out saying that Katt Williams has helped them when they were down. Like, for an example, Boosie. Boosie stated that Katt Williams had looked out for him whenever Boosie really needed money back. He gave him $15,000. And what makes this even better is Katt Williams does this in silence. He doesn't do this in the public in front of a camera. Now let's go ahead and move on to Guy Torry. Let's go ahead and take a look at his reaction. Let me just go ahead and put this video up real quick again.
He adopted 7 of the kids, black girl, but the other 5 or 6.
Take a listen real quick.
About they think they can rewrite history. Guy Torry did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made.
Now this is Guy Torry's response. Take a listen.
It's me, Guy Torry, your guy, Guy Torry. I need to address this Katt Williams situation, man. I normally don't get into stuff like this, but since my name was mentioned, I need to clear some things up real quick. First of all, I'm not taking any sides, man. You know what? He mentioned Fat Tuesdays. He mentioned my documentary on Amazon Prime right now, which is streaming strong. And he mentioned it was a beautifully done documentary, which it was. But we told no lies. And it was mentioned that in the Club Shay Shay interview that Cedric did not come through Fat Tuesdays, which is not true. Check it out. Cedric the Entertainer and Joe Torre, 1995, Fat Tuesdays. The Katt Williams himself, film director F. Gary Gray, Chris Rock, Guy Torry, Cedric the Entertainer. Some closer looks.
Cedric the Entertainer!
Started out as one night.
Now, respect to Guy Torry, he didn't come, aggressive or anything like that. But what I want to go ahead and touch into this because Katt Williams said that Steve and Cedric did not perform. He never said that Steve and Cedric never showed up. He just said he didn't perform. And we didn't see no receipts or proof of him performing. We just seen him walk on stage. So Katt Williams most likely did not tell a lie, because we've seen everything but Steven Cedric performing, and that's the only thing that Katt Williams had called Guy Tori out for. But what do you guys think? Let me hear you guys' opinions and comments about this situation with Guy Tori. But now let's go ahead and touch on Lavelle Crawford, because he gave out his reaction and his thoughts and opinions.
I love
So
Lavelle
let's just go
Crawford,
ahead and
yo.
take a listen to
Yeah, that's my dude.
and then we're gonna go ahead and close the video out. So go ahead and take a listen.
Ain't none of them cats talking about people ain't gonna put no money in my pocket. I work with every single person he named so I can make some money. We ain't gotta see each other. I don't have no beef with nobody. And if I do, we'll holler. I ain't one of them niggas that walk around with this energy. And I think Katt, one of them cats that don't need it, because he say their names and they ain't afraid to do it. I respect him. He's very he got a lot of nuts. And I like that about him. I respect him. Katt gave me the best compliment I ever got.
Nice job,
You know,
kid.
some people say he gave them money. I would love to get 100 grand from him, but I ain't paying it back. he gave me the best compliment ever. He said, I became famous off my stand-up alone. And I met him, that's when I was at the Ralph grocery store. And he was out in the car and his people was inside. They said we come there all the time. I went out there and we shook hands, man. It was good to see Katt. And me and Katt been knowing each other a long time. But I just, that's how I chime in on this stuff. And I said the comedians that he named, when you chime in on stuff, it just makes it more valid. If it ain't true, all the money you got and all the blessings you got, why you on Instagram going, oh, that ain't true. That ain't true. you make yourself look guilty. And people say stuff about me. I holler at you. I ain't trying to bring the internet. Somebody trying to choose a side. Motherfucker, I don't have no side. I got God's side. I got my family side. I ain't in that BS bullshit. No bullshit thrown at me.
Yo, that's me.
That's my motherfucking man, man. That's my man.
Yeah, I fuck with Lavelle Crawford, bro.
Yeah, you see, Guy Tori trying to bring his little happy ass up to try to get some clickbait. But he didn't say him. He didn't
you heard him dropping the plug. You heard him drop the plug. Go to the Amazon. Check out my documentary. That's what he was doing.
That nigga said he got receipts and brought a bunch of receipts from Dollar General. That shit don't count.
Nah, them niggas ain't show them niggas performing.
Nah,
that's what I'm saying.
And none of that was applicable to what Katt said. They was deflecting. They all deflect. They all deflect the narrative, man. Word up.
Yo, Katt Williams. Yo, hold up, y'all. Yo, I'm shout Club Shake again. It's over 30 million views on that show in 3 days now.
You already know. Sunday, you're going to get about 5 million views today. People home today.
Yeah.
Word up. And the rebuttal was out. See, that's the problem. Word up. Everybody's saying something in response. So they're trying to ride the wave because the rule is this, bro. It used to be on TV. Now it's on the internet. Bad controversy, good controversy, it don't matter. It's all profitable. See? So if it's something bad about you, if it's something good about you, you still can make money off of it. Just become relevant. Like Trick Daddy. Ain't nobody hearing nothing about no damn Trick Daddy.
I think where they went wrong anyway, they responded. That's what killed it. I don't think they had to respond, it would have got big, but then nobody would respond. But I think you said in the day and age we had, because everywhere you turn around, most of these entertainers have converted to this social media. So because they don't have no life. Their life is just through social media. So if they see their name plastered and look down on, they gotta eventually respond because they gonna feel like
you gotta throw punches back. Because Massa said, hey, he can't do that. If you allow him not to be distracted in thought, it becomes the truth in
Jamel Fareed, peace
everybody's
to the
mind.
God.
You can't
See?
respond to nothing like that without proof and evidence that the nigga was lying. So
Right.
nobody responded with no proof or evidence.
Yeah. That's true.
But that's my point. You had to respond with something that deflected the narrative, because if you don't respond, it becomes the solidified truth. And if you don't respond with resistance, it becomes the truth. So now people can say, like Lavelle Crawford said, you could pick a side. See? And the people that are sublimed by the machine, people that love and believe in Hollywood and live by Hollywood, they'll have a decision to make. Other people that live in truth are easily to see who's lying. And I see the liars because I live in truth.
Yo, but but Lavelle, all these guys showing Katt Williams major love. They ain't saying he lying. They saying if he lying, why y'all talking about it? That's what
He
they
said
said.
he said it was a lie. He just said he got big balls. That's all. He just said he got the courage to do it.
Just like El Neb said, he ain't just come on an interview and start running his mouth, bro. Everything was a response to shit that was happening over time.
Right.
Yep. That's true.
Yo,
That's true.
yeah. Check this out, y'all. I want y'all to check this out. This is a showdown in Detroit.
That's a fact, though.
Shows.
Remember, Katt Williams opened up and said he came to stop the lies.
On TV all at once.
The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big.
Yeah, Katt ripped him on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the other here in Detroit, when you shut the music down so I can hear Detroit make the people of the noise. Might be my time that intro. So still keep playing it on punk ass niggas. One time, all this shit. I don't know why he came out here with all this money y'all spent on them motherfucking tickets and talked about a lady in the audience for 15 goddamn minutes. That nigga should have talked about me the way I've been to talk about his bitch name. Nigga to fucking win the hardcore championship out there. You see that nigga had to take off that lace front high top fade when he came out here to battle me. Fucking games, nigga. I'm the left thing I fight dirty. You're big, baby.
No.
See, think about it. He ain't trying to copy off me, bring that ugly ass, sparkly ass time. With a regular black suit like he was going to a funeral. Yours, nigga, yours. I give a fuck. I give less than a fuck. Whatever less than a fuck is. You the one came out here and told jokes about if a bitch lick you on the left nipple, you buy that bitch a car. If that ain't the trickiest shit I ever heard. Bitch, you can suck my dick with the Holy Spirit in your mouth. I ain't buying your goddamn car. I ain't gonna give you a ride.
All right, y'all.
Then he got a lace front. fade.
Lace
He
front,
said,
high top,
he
fade.
said, he said he had to take that shit off before he came out.
Boy, he came out on his ass.
And tell that nigga I don't give a fuck with that sparkly diamond ass tie looking like you going to a funeral.
He said, yours, nigga, you going to your funeral.
Yeah.
I remember
That's
that.
some
I
funny
remember
ass
that.
shit, yo.
And that's the last stand-up that Steve Harvey ever did.
Yeah. Because he really thought that he was going to get to, when he kept saying, man, I'm funnier than Katt Williams. I'm funnier than him in Ohio. They love me in Ohio. And then when he said, nigga, I'm from Ohio too. Let's do it then. And he didn't want to do it in Ohio because he had realized nigga Katt had already, people was going to go. That's why he moved it to Detroit and still couldn't sell the tickets. He tried to do that Motown shit, and he was trying to do all, that old Motown, like he be trying. Nah, they weren't trying to hear that.
Well, you stay where you get your bread at, because that's where you eat at. So Katt is breaking records in the tour industry where you really get money at in the industry, because that's that you can't account for it.
You need to pull up Mark Curry, what Mark Curry said about Steve Harvey stealing that whole thing.
I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna let y'all show the Katt Williams joke research that he claims Cedric the Entertainer stole. Now, tell me what y'all think of this.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Did you?
I remember they get apologized for it.
Oh man, so I recently covered a video with Katt Williams. Katt Williams.
So loud that you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off. It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
Definitely fair use.
All right, now once again, here goes Cedric the Entertainer doing his joke from Kings of Comedy.
They gonna move to the moon. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all move to the moon, damn it, we coming to the moon. Oh, we'll be right behind y'all in space shuttles with Cadillac grills. Nigga just rolling, one headlight out, tags be all wrong, all bass. Y'all know we'll drive a space shuttle too. That's right up our damn.
All right, so I know y'all seen them both of them videos. Did Cedric Entertainer still Katt whole bit with that?
But yeah, I mean, one thing about it is not the fact how he stole it, but if it was if it was his ending joke, you see what I'm saying? Like that was the closing joke. So obviously, it was better than his whole material. So that's what makes it look bad. The fact that nigga, you stole a nigga shit, but then it's your closing joke.
Yeah.
But do you know that Kevin Cedric the Entertainer apologized? This is back in the day. He apologized for doing it.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that's it was old news. But Katt Williams just reiterated on it because when Kevin Hart, when Cedric the Entertainer came on Club Shay Shay, he tried to act like it didn't happen when he was asked about it. And when you were on record for apologizing for doing it. And that's why Katt Williams said, nah, man, he was telling a lie. And that's how they deflect. We looking at the performance when we overlook the fact that we all know his history.
I found it,
They
I found
admitted
it.
it. Yep. All right, got him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
I found it,
Tired of wasting time and money driving to the post office?
If Steve Harvey took the job after me, I picked him.
Okay, so tell me
he
about
never
your...
said thank you.
So what's up with Steve, man?
I ain't nothing with me. Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that.
On what show?
When he was on his the bullshit talk show he had, and he all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching somebody called me and said, man, homeboy doing your material. So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. You know, this is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you don't have to do that, homeboy. So, you know, motherfucker, you made enough money, bitch ass. You know, you did enough. You know, why are you on my material?
Right.
You know, what's that about? You know, and then, you know, people want to jump up. Oh, he didn't know. He didn't steal your. So, yes, he did. I mean, you know, so, you know. And so that there's no need to do, no one else has did that.
So this was on his talk show. Which talk was his TV talk show?
His TV talk show.
Okay, this was the one he had on NBC just recently.
Whatever, yeah. The one that damn, who took his show from him?
Kelly Clarkson.
How can Kelly Clarkson take your show, homie?
Hey, brother.
Damn.
You know, so
you got your show took by Kelly Clarkson?
You know what's crazy? I met my fiance on Steve's show. On Steve Harvey's talk show. So that's another story. But I want to get back to that because I think that is the most
D-Ride right then.
Yeah. To me, I step to you.
Right?
I'm gonna step to you.
You ever step to him?
Yeah, step to him.
What'd you say to him?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Ask him.
Okay, I will, but
was that the first time that had ever happened to you?
No.
No, okay. What irritated you so much about Steve doing it then?
Because he made it.
Hey, pause it for a minute, boy.
There's no need.
That's a lot of gems in that.
Yeah.
First of all, they already trying to go against that man. You got your boy that got a relationship, and the chick said, well, Steve did it, and you just mad because Steve did it. No, he mad because somebody stole his whole material.
Right.
Bro, he had everybody know hanging with Mr. Cooper was the bomb. And then when you go back and look at Steve's stuff, it's the same thing.
Same show.
It's the
same show. Black man tall in suits at school, guiding the kids, and it's a comedian doing it through. And he was nowhere near as funny as Mark Curry.
No, I don't know. But hanging with Mr. Cooper lasted longer than Steve Harvey bullshit
That's
too.
right.
Steve Harvey's show was produced by a competitor to the studio house that was hanging Mr. Cooper, Lathan and them house. At that time, they had the network wars.
Well, Jonathan
Kidd, hold on, Jonathan Kidd, he was like, well, everything the nigga stole his shit. That's what irritated him.
That's it. Yeah, niggas ain't mad. The nigga just stole his shit. And then when you sit back, you sit back and look at it, bro, the sad part is, think about it. The great, like everybody never, in the way the industry worked, they just pushed that man out of the way.
Hold on, another fraudulent hat. You know what I'm saying? I took the other one off.
Respect. Y'all go get it at CarJard.com. Put in the plug, get 10% off.
Put in King of New Jersey, BTBTV, you get another 50% off.
I might put another 5 or 10 on it for y'all. Might do a 20 jump. Yeah, might do a 20 jump. But hold
up, yo. Hold up.
What's that website again?
Hold up. It's the King back on what? We got 200 motherfuckers in the building.
That's right, y'all. We told you we coming back. Told you we coming back. But no, but on the real though, it's sad, man, because I mean, just think about listening to what Dudu said. You can already tell he was already on the face. Well, Steve, I met my wife on his relationship show, which is ironic because this nigga never had a real relationship. But then, not only that, the chick said, just go back to how she said it. She said, well, what do you have a problem with Steve taking it? Like, that's okay. Like, what are you talking about?
When you chasing the rabbit, of course it's okay. See, to do anything the dog won't do to get the rabbit.
And the funny shit is
so they don't care about.
Listen, that's the first time Steve stole, son, but that was the last time Remember, he trying to steal the
That ain't the
role
first.
from Bernie Mac and Ocean. He trying to steal the role from Bernie Mac and Ocean 11, 12,
Yeah,
and all that shit.
Man, let me
He
tell you
called
something, bro.
producers.
Do you know how long comedians that are real comedians been talking about Steve Harvey?
Yeah.
Not being a complete comedian. I remember now, I'm going back about 25 years when they were cracking on him for only having one joke, which was the Mike Tyson joke that he did on Def Comedy Jam back in the late 80s.
I remember that.
See, like he was they were like clowning him.
But you know what,
feel
though?
me?
But you know what, John? That's true, though. That's the only, now I sit back, the only joke he ever had was the Mike Tyson and his eye talking back. That's the only
bro.
one.
That's the only joke.
Yeah.
That's the joke that made him. But the comedians used to
Let me
clown
say
him.
something. Hold on. Let me say something. And shout out to my boy Hamburger Jones, Alonzo Hamburger Jones from Elizabeth, New Jersey. He's a real king of comedy. Hamburger and Steve Harvey stole from him too.
Hamburger.
Alonzo Hamburger Jones, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Stand up. Steve Harvey stole from him too. Stole this whole style.
Actually, if you look at it, he stole Hamburger the way he dressed. Hamburger used to wear suits. I didn't think about that.
Well, you got to remember back in the 80s when you were on stage, you had one of the two presentations. You wore a business format, which was business casual, shirt and tie, or a shirt with the baggies, or you went hip hop. You feel me? So you had like the Dave Chappelle and them that was a few years younger than the Steve Harveys and them. They were all, jean suits and walker wear and the naughty wear. Right. They had the naughty wear and the car canai. They were being, sponsored by them with their wardrobe. Where Steve Harvey and them had on the rayon shirts with the baggy pants and the dress shoes because they was doing the formal, dress. That was the history of it.
Yo,
but Hamburger wore the whole suit.
He wore the whole suit.
Right, double-breasted. Yeah, double-breasted. When he was off, remember Hamburger was off the street style, like the pimp style.
Yo,
see, because that was our
listen. Hamburger's from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Right.
Born
That's
and
my
raised.
point.
He was street.
He
was street niggas.
He was street.
That was same barbershop.
Remember when we grew up, boy, the niggas in the street had the they was actually two different people. You see them in the street when they was about business. You seen every man, just like right now. We got suits, we got that wardrobe, but then we got the other wardrobe that go into the other environment. Whereas we not just one tracked. We universal men.
But hold on for a minute. We didn't even ask Hood what he think. Hood, you ain't said shit, Hood. Hood, what you think? Yeah, I gotta talk to my nigga Hood too.
He grew up with it.
Yo,
he grew up with it.
Y'all want to keep it real? I'm gonna get Hamburger Jones on the show, yo. Alonzo Hamburger Jones. I'm gonna get him on the show. Let y'all see.
You might but check this out. You might bring him back viral because guess what? If you can get him to talk about the story about, you might bring him. A lot of these comedians finna come back relevant because the ones that was the gatekeepers for them, if they come out and tell their story, it will be relevant. That's the crazy part.
Now that you're right. Now that the gatekeepers been exposed, the ones that they done disrespected, hid, shunned, abused, and exiled and blackballed in the industry. Right now on the internet, you got a free microphone. You right, Cross.
Yo, SB Twins. Yo, old boy, the comedian you interview. What's his name again?
You talking about Capone the comedian.
Capone the comedian. He's from Philly too?
He's from New York. He's from New York. He's from Harlem.
New York. Harlem, okay.
Oh no, he might be from the Bronx or something, but he's definitely from New York. But I had an interview. I did a joint with Smokey Swear too, and he, they pretty much all was talking about like the same kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, see if you get contact one for me, man. I'll bring him up here too, man.
Yeah, and I think we need to get on there, like us, get on the panel, and we need to do that, dog. We need to collab and do something on these comedies and take advantage. And like I said, the resource we got, like Because again, I don't look at it like trying to get the content. I like, man, it's these other old comedians' time. If they just see, this is like he said, and I've been telling everybody, this is the year of the truth. If you tell the truth, you're gonna shame a lot of people. Imagine a lot of them comedians, just like what I told you about Taraji, they're starting to come out because, again, it's okay to be famous, but famous don't pay your bills. I learned that. We all know that. We on this internet, people know us from everywhere. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with paying bills. So a lot of them became famous without the money. So now they already known. So if they tell their stories about how, because you think about it, a lot of these grassroots comedians that were great really got they jokes stolen, and the gatekeepers was the ones that move up. That's why now a lot of these entities now are surfing the web. They're trying to get our information as bloggers.
Facts. And plus they like being on platforms that you can say what you want, bro. Like I said earlier, all that control shit, bro. That, you know what I'm saying, that's not happening. So once somebody like Katt Williams started punching holes, Monique was doing the same shit, bro, when she was going at Oprah and them.
Yep. And the machine came right at her. See how the machine came at her? And look at that. That's why I said earlier to us, my statement to black people, like, when are we going to start standing up for those that are really right, man, instead of cowering down and following the influence of those that are being sent and controlled by the machine.
But I got a question, Twit, and all of y'all on here. Do y'all think the fact that, you know, like even Pac said, man, I got my money right, I'm ready to go. Do you think the fact that Katt built it enough so when he spoke, the industry had to hear versus Monique? She thought she was there in front of the eyes of perception of the internet or social media, but far as on paper, you see what I'm saying? Katt can speak, and I don't think it's a lot of these artists on paper that can speak versus who pushed it. Like you said, the machine pushed them.
Right. I think Katt circumstance was different than Monique's because of who they were dealing with. Katt aggressor was us being used by the controller, while Monique's aggressor was the controller themselves direct. So Katt had his own cachet, true, but Monique had a different attack. She was attacked differently for a different reason from inside of the movie house, where Katt has always been outside of the movie house.
So basically what you're saying, and I'm going to let everybody speak, but I'm going to clear that part. So basically what you're saying was it was some shit she probably did where she couldn't speak out versus because he's on the outside. And really she didn't speak on, she spoke on the money. She didn't speak on the wrongdoing if you really look at it.
No, she spoke on the wrongdoing when the Weinstein and Lee Daniels wanted her to go upstairs.
Parts up. We got 237 people 248 people in the building.
Let's go.
Peace to the gods and earth.
Let's get to that.
Listen, shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
That's right.
Difference. One more thing we gotta remember is, like I said, Monique exposed shit, but one thing that I think hurt Monique was she voiced her opinion on a lot of daily shit that's going on with the community, and that shit. Not only did she attack the industry, she did shit like about black women coming outside with bonnets on. She got a lot of backlash from that. And you know how black women get when they get offended with shit. So she had it coming from different angles. Whereas though Katt Williams went straight at the industry, straight at the, you know what I'm saying?
So I hate to cut you off, King. So basically what you're saying is the fact, and I like that. So you think it was, and again, there's just us speaking in general, we don't know. So you saying it was because he came straight direct on a major platform, but the fact that she didn't have the black women to back her, you think if she had more of the black women in the industry at that time to back her, it probably would have hit different than, because she was coming, like you said, at the culture, at our culture. So you think that, do you think the black women shunned her? That's why they didn't get the voice? She didn't get a voice?
The black woman that support Monique, bro. Listen, to them, she's a bitter, fat black woman with a husband that love to endure her, that manage her, tells her what roles to take and what roles
Right.
not to take.
Right.
Get a
Right.
bad behind her, bro.
That's what I keep asking us as a community, bro. My question to us, when are we going to stand in pursuit of integrity, loyalty to each other for what's right, while black women only stood against somebody telling them correctiveness? When we're in a bad condition, bro. We in bad shape as a people. So when we do things, when we have these situations, bro, where our people stand up to be treated like human beings, when will we as the audience, bro, start being a collective and stand as a muscle against the enemy? Because their enemy is our enemy. The problem is we keep discussing it, but we have no zeal, no motivation towards doing something about it. And we need to start standing with those who stand against the machine so that we can become a machine ourselves. That's the only way to get freedom, justice, and equality in this whole conundrum, bro.
That's
Hey, yo, hey, all these people say, yo, yeah, you right. And Trick Daddy better sit his hypoglycemic, diabetes, treated, silicone wearing.
Well, and I think that like we said before, that's just because he's trying to ride the coattail because again the relevance thing. But we all know that he ain't even got no. I mean, nobody's even looking for him like that. That's why I said it's crazy.
My whole thing with this is Trick Daddy. Yeah, you a rapper, bro, but you're not even a comedian. You shouldn't be voicing no opinion. That's for one. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody entitled to their own opinion, but as far as most of the celebrities that was responding, their name was at least mentioned or they was at least in comedy. And secondly, like I said earlier, everything Trick Daddy said, it didn't make no sense because you still didn't prove nothing, bro. All you pretty much you made his point look more valid from the bullshit he said.
You know the problem is, bro, we keep rewarding those in our community, bro, with great substance for their ignorance and their rebellions to what's right. And we keep admonishing and destroying and beating up those who strive for what's right. If we look at it, Trick Daddy just did what's a custom right now. He clout chasing and he made a statement about somebody that never made no statement about him. He wasn't talked about in that interview. He went and addressed something about that man said about him years ago on stage. And that's my point. That's my point, bro. Black people are just cannibals, bro, on each other. Word is born, bro. We don't cannibalize on no one else but each other. And that's the problem with us, man. When we going to stop doing that? And all we got to do is stop supporting those that do it. And then that will stop the cycle, the culture that they done created.
So, okay.
We validate it.
I got a question to ask y'all. This is a good question. So by Shannon Sharp doing that, one is we can look at it one side. Oh man, Shannon Sharp real. He wanted to put it out. He don't care. Or do you think he was part of the agenda? And this a setup play that even though exposure, but they use Shannon because Shannon's part of the whole machine. I just feel like for him to do what he just did is something else. I'm not saying what Katt did, but for Shannon Sharp to do what he just did at that point.
Shannon's about money. He want money. He want them 30 million views.
My take is my take. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I said go ahead.
I was saying my take is Shannon killed two birds with one stone. He shook up the internet. He got the views, and he got to turn around and look at Skip and them like, that's what y'all get. I'm better without y'all. You know, I feel like he you know what I'm saying, he's getting what he want. When you setting up these shows, you want these type of, viral moments. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
And he bringing the year in like this.
So do you think in hindsight, because we've heard speculations, allegedly, we don't know, even with Shannon Sharp, and we always say, okay, he's with the whole program. Do you think he did it? Because again, as a businessman, you're right, he probably did it all for the money, but do you think he considered the fact that now Katt will be a target? Or do you think he just did it for what business folks do it for?
No, because nothing physically is going to happen to Katt. Because regardless of what Katt said and how much he shook the internet up, nothing is really going to change as far as how the industry is. So I don't think he looked at it like he going to put him in harm's way. Katt been talking like this.
Yeah, I want to add on to that Katt Williams knew what he was going to say when he came on there, and Shannon Sharpe allowed him to be candid with his interview because Shannon knew that he would benefit and profit from it. Now, of course, Shannon is still contracted with the company. You know, he's with the other company, man, Stephen A. Smith over there at ESPN. However, he's benefiting more from his own independent platform, which is something that's giving him a little bit more flexibility in how he approached this stance in business versus other people. But one thing about it though is the genius that Katt Williams has done when they released it now at the beginning of the year when they pre-recorded it, and now Katt Williams has set a whole cycle in play for the next 24 months. He get to tour, bro, for about 2 years, do another 150 to 200 shows with all new material and 2 new Netflix specials off of the reaction of these dudes based upon him exposing and challenging a lie.
I like
Damn,
that.
that's genius.
Well,
Damn, that's genius, bro.
And I got another question for the man on here. Now, check this out. Do you think the other bloggers, like the big names, the Stephen A. Smiths, do you think they ran from that interview? And do you think they probably going to be hating on Shannon? Because at this point, he's bigger than any other right now, as far as he's trending more than to Stephen A. Smith.
He's trending.
I don't.
You know, it only take one incident when you're in the mainstream, what we call mass media, to change that up. Shannon is benefiting greatly from it. Stephen A. and them not jealous because, like I said, they're all in that same loop. They're the company men. Yeah. Let's not forget that. Like Shannon Sharpe is not Katt Williams. You feel me? So he's benefiting. He's benefiting, but in a different way.
What did you say now?
Yeah.
I know Shannon better stop wearing them tight ass clothes, bro.
Man, hey, don't start.
God damn, bro. God.
I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something real quick, yo.
Bro.
I want y'all to see this. Look at this punk ass nigga. My boy Konjbtbtv is shit talking from Jersey to build a Brick City, stand up.
Salute.
Brick City Tenor to build a salute. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Konjbtbtv shit talk show, bro. He do his numbers over there. How many subscribers you got over there, bro?
Chat too.
Yo, Kaz, how many subscribers you got on your channel now? How many subscribers you got on your channel now, man? Yo, Kaz, you hear me?
You said how many subs I got?
Yeah, how many subs? Y'all go shout, y'all go subscribe to my man sub. He about to get like 50,000 subs, something like that, yo.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, but no, that's the reason why I was
Hey, Bo, you can hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you. We can hear you. Yo, I said, how many subs you got on your channel? Like 50,000, bro? Konjbtbtv to build a Brick City, stand up.
I'm like 35. I'm like 35 and some change.
35 some change. That's what's up, yo. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my boy. It's Jersey love over here, man. We got the East Coast in the building here. We got Jersey, we got Philly, and we got Virginia. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Bo,
you about to say, bro?
He's breaking up.
Yeah, I think he might be breaking up.
He was breaking up. He was talking, but he broke up.
He might got to disconnect his Wi-Fi.
Yeah, or
you got yourself on mute, man. You got yourself on mute, Kaz.
I don't know. Is that,
you hear that?
I can hear what y'all saying.
Oh, okay.
All right, we asking, right? What you thinking about this Katt Williams thing, bro? How he's winning all these entertainers and stuff, ripping their heads off.
Hold up. It seems like is that my shit going in and out? It's like you going in and out.
Yeah, you probably got to go back out and refresh it, because I think it's yours. Yeah, you got to refresh. Come back.
Refresh. Yeah, hold on. We got to refresh. Yeah, here we go. This is what I want to show y'all. Listen to this punk ass nigga, right? Steven Jackson. How he disrespected Steven. He rips Shannon Sharp and Katt Williams interview. Look at this punk ass nigga, yo. This is my boy Ticket TV. Look at Ticket TV, yo. I'm Rock Lamar. We sell each other channels.
All right, you guys. So Real Pro Baller Podcast, y'all already know, man. It's your boy Ticket. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He represent Midlife Music. He be on the track. Go to TicketTVmedia.com. Get the music, the merch. And I'm in here, man, with my brother, man. Y'all already see how y'all know how we get down. Right there, it be World War IV when we got it going on. You understand what I'm saying? He's a former professional basketball player overseas. He's a big time commentator online in this basketball community. You've seen him featured on ESPN before with his post. They featured his post on ESPN. Y'all already know he's almost at 1 million. If he ain't at 1 million already on TikTok, he's the man. He's the legend, y'all. And he's here on YouTube, and we're gonna plug his channel. And in the chat room, you guys are gonna see in the comment section, Chilltown Hoops channel is gonna be pinned at the top of the chat. He is gonna be a part. You guys are gonna see him on a lot of episodes and what we do. It ain't.
Before I started using HoneyBook, we hit $80,000 in revenue once.
Right. If I ain't got you, did a record of 12 million views in one day, and all of these things. A lot of people are responding to this, and basically it has set off basically an earthquake throughout the internet world. I knew in my mind that Shannon Sharp was going to get some backlash for this because of people that Katt Williams was mentioning in that interview. Now, Steven Jackson came out, and he has some thoughts about that whole interview, and I'm going to play what he said, and then I want to let you know what I feel, and then I want to know how you feel about the comments on Shannon Sharp's interview. So let's take a listen to this.
I already spoke on Katt. Katt a real one. He spoke his mind. Everybody should speak their mind. That's just what it is. I wouldn't let him go hard as he did on a lot of people on our show. I just wouldn't, because we got relationships with him. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You don't have a show, so you wouldn't know what you would do. We've done hundreds of shows, so we know how to handle that type of shit.
Now, so he was basically saying, look, Katt Williams is real. He ain't say, see, people miss that. A lot of people criticizing Steven Jackson right now. Listen, I know Steven Jackson got stuff, had past going on. My boy Kwame Brown. Look, Kwame, my boy, he already know that.
All right, y'all. Now, Steven Jackson said he want to let Katt Williams go as hard as he went because he got relationships.
That's
business, bro.
But you know what? They try to give they try to give credit to him by saying, "Oh, he's a real one, and he gonna speak his mind." I would have done something different. And dude tried to say, "Well, the fact that he didn't hate, it is a hate. It's an undercover because guess what? He was supposed to go after. He went after Shannon Sharp. Said, "Well, we all have relations with them." That means, nigga, you part of the problem. Because again, you're gonna divert. You would have asked questions. That's why Katt didn't go on nobody's show, because he knew he could be able to talk. Because again, on Shannon's show, because anybody else's show would have asked him questions that would not allow him to say what he was gonna say. Just like
that's what he said when he opened up. Cross, you're right. He said that when he opened up on Shannon Sharp's show. He said this is a safe place to where the truth can be told. See, so he already knew. And one thing I want to tell us as brothers, as sisters, bro, we can't be mad at somebody for who they are and how they are. You feel me? So Steven Jackson was saying, hey, look, him on my show, the questions, like Cross said, wouldn't have been in the same arrangement. We wouldn't have went nowhere near none of that stuff. See, we would have stayed right on over here where Master tell us to be at. Just because he's there, we can't admonish him for being there. That's the way they are, bro.
Man,
and we got to accept it.
It was no point for Main Man to get on any type of clip and say that. For one, if I'm interviewing somebody, if I got an opportunity to interview somebody that got an issue with Bourne, and I know Bourne and this guy been going back and forth, I'm not bringing him on. That's just that. I ain't got to talk about it. if you're gonna protect relationships, that's one thing. But for two, his whole point of saying that was just to make Shannon Sharp look bad because Shannon Sharp got relationships with the same people. He already said he talked about, he talked to Steve Harvey, this and that. So all he was trying to do was trying to make Shannon Sharp look crazy.
That's right.
What Shannon Sharp couldn't look crazy because he the man right now. You feel me? When it comes to his arena, just like Katt Williams with the comedians, he's right now, he's the man. So when Steven Jackson said what he said, he was like, hey, Massa, I got a set of rules over here that I got to abide by.
Salute. Happy New Year, my brother.
If he's on my show, then I have to, because remember, it's business. And I tell people all the time in business, there's really no friendships, bro. Ain't no friendships in business. People do business with people. So even though Katt Williams might be Steve Harvey and them his buddy's enemy, he want to get that money. So he'll bring Katt Williams on his show to get that money. He just won't step out of the bounds and allow Katt Williams to be himself, which is why Katt Williams won't be on their show. Because Katt Williams ain't doing it if he can't be himself.
Facts. Happy New Year, Beast. We see you.
Yeah, salute.
Yeah, my boy. New York Beach, 360 degrees. We know it.
But I definitely agree with you though, bro. They got a real leash on their stuff versus what Shannon was allowed to do because he got his own platform.
Hold on. What I want to say about Steven Jackson though, every time a black celebrity that's making more money will say something, he always got some negative shit to say about him. Even with Stephen A. Smith, but those few years, people like my big brother, as soon as you got him on your show, he told you to chill out the shit you're doing, leave that shit alone. You get mad, and next time you on Instagram, berate him.
Well, right. and they go back to what Ja was saying. Like that's why I asked earlier. Do you think, even though the crazy part, nobody would have touched that video, the fact that Shannon did it and got big, the hate is coming out because now they're trying to say that Shannon shouldn't have did that, but really in actuality, they would have loved to do it. But like you said, they got a stronghold on it. Yeah, but Shannon like, fuck it, I'm gonna get this bag because this is gonna be bigger than anything.
Right. And I'm already fighting the same machine to keep my own shit. So now I got an ace in the hole. Bow, I hit y'all with it. Now I control the media for the year. All I got to do is keep it coming. See, and I got enough material now. All Shannon Sharp got to do is once a month have one of these guys come back on and do a rebuttal show. See, the money flows. The money. Katt Williams get to do shows for years now because he done got him. He done got him where he want him. When they've been battling him behind the curtain the whole time. Now we get to see where the fight is really at. That's why Katt Williams said, "Hey, boy, step up to the line, boy, and we'll see where you at. You can have a better team on paper, but when they get on that field, what you doing in the field?"
Shout out to the 704 Charlotte, North Carolina. I used to live out there. You know what I'm saying? Club Dreams, Club Onyx. I ran security for them. Shout out to Charlotte, man. Much love and respect. The Oak Room, all that shit.
Right. So I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that comedy now is because Katt did what he did? Because again, that's the new material that he has moving forward for 2024. Do you think comedy now is going to consist, even though a lot of them do the jokes, but put a little truth in it, everybody going to have to basically, it's going to be the year of like, not necessarily cracking jokes on niggas.
Ante up. No, ante up. You right. Ante up, nigga. Let's see if you're really a comedian now. Now we're going to separate the goat from the sheep, the wheat from the tare. See, that chunk from that, that's what we doing right now. That's good. I love it. Hip hop should be like that too.
So
see, get all these emotions out of the way.
I also look at it like this. Katt exposed a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? As far as like Steve Harvey and them, I never really looked at them as beasts on stage. But when it comes to these comedians that walk on stage, I feel like it's a bigger problem because comedy is so watered down right now because Instagram comedians is making more money and hitting more numbers than people that have been doing stand-up comedy for years. That's where the real war at. That shit is watered down right now, bro. It's people that make skits on Instagram and then they pop them on stage and they not carrying it on stage how it should be carried.
Right.
The only one that's carrying on stage how it should be carried
is shout out to Country Wayne.
The Country Wayne, Just Hilarious.
On stage. No, Just Hilarious whack as hell on stage.
Yeah,
she corny.
But you gotta look at this too though. What Katt Williams did, he just separated all of that now. So now if you're an internet comedian and you ain't proving yourself, people got a standard to look at now. And that's my point in hip hop. We need to have a standard that allows people to be able to separate the real from the fake and enjoy the fake as entertainment, but don't give it the same accolade and reward that you would give the real. And that's where the problem is at. And that's what Katt Williams was speaking to, the culture that we have amongst our people, bro. And we do it in every facet of business. We reward the people that have made it up or just faking it until they make it. And then we admonish the people that's really real, bro, doing it the way it's supposed to be done.
You know what I want to say, son? Yo, Ricky Smiley, the only one that was humble as hell and Cop Please. I see that shit. Ricky Smiley Cop the Please. Like, I love Cat. You know what I'm saying? Cat met my grandfather before he died.
Well, and that's why. Well, and that's why I was saying, Born, like, is this the year, like we were saying, of the truth? Like even Hood said, they don't know how to carry over. So now you start, it's almost like, you know how when you always have that inkling that, damn, how did they end up getting there? And you just don't know. Now when you start looking at these entertainers and be like, but they ain't really that damn funny. Well, oh, okay, I see why they got where they at. Something ain't right. So now people are looking at it like, if you that consistent and you're funny, and the bar is the whole goal, like Katt said, is to get to movies, to get to the Netflix and all that. And if none of these comedians even did that, how you playing you in the league when you still in the rookie season for about 8 years now?
All they doing is creating a whole new generation of Kevin Harts where niggas get chosen with certain reasons and they put them in position.
Yeah, you just said something we did. Now I'm right here in Trenton, right? So I see the whole Kevin Hart history, right?
Right.
He said something real that I never looked at or even thought of, but it was so clear knowing the industry.
He said,
Kevin Hart popped out with Soul Plane. He had no specials, no spotlights, none of that stuff prior to that, bro. Then he got the movie deals preceding, Paper Soldiers and all of that. But look at the house.
Don't forget the big series. Don't forget the MTV series.
Look at the movie. Look at the movie house that he went to. The first time we seen him on TV, he was on Katt Williams special. See, so look at the movie house that he went to, though, bro. He went to a major. It's like selling drugs in the street. All of a sudden, you're the CEO of Pfizer. Something different. You understand? So he spotlighted, and I said, "Damn, he did. He came from the East Coast, went out west, and took over of positions that people were already out west that are proven comedians should have had." Then he said he was offered. Then he said he was offered the movies, which is another factor.
And let's not forget his first movie, Paper Soldiers, a hood classic, but it still was a low budget film, bro.
Facts. And Soul Train, which blew up. Soul Plane blew up. But Soul Plane, once again, was one of those.
Technically, when they came out with Soul Plane, did not do well at all. It actually bombed.
It didn't. You know what blew Soul Train up? Us. We were selling Soul Train out. You damn real. We were selling Soul Train out in the street for a whole year, just like the movie Fresh. We were selling the VHS for a whole year before it came out, and then they released the movie again in all of the theaters. So Kevin Hart didn't get that by merit, and that's all he's saying. And he's also telling something that Hollywood do. Hey, I've been in these rooms with these people, and I've seen what they've been doing, and they know I said no. That's why they won't say nothing to me.
So,
which is why everybody got these bullshit narratives that they trying to deflect.
Before they came at Kevin, I need to cut you off, but before they came at Kevin Hart with the movie, do y'all know who they came at the movie with? Who they gave the proposition to before Kevin Hart?
Katt Williams.
Yep, that's great.
It was Dame Dash when they was originally trying to put it together. They came to Dame Dash. They came to Dame Dash with the idea of Soul Plane And Dame Dash said that he was like, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing no movie like that. Y'all trying to make us look like fools. And then guess who took it? He
I
bumped
didn't
into
know that.
Kevin Hart a little later after that. And Kevin Hart was like, yo, I'm about to do this movie called Soul Plane. And after that, guess how Dame and Kevin Hart relationship was? That's where that shit started going downhill.
I didn't know that. That's deep. So I got a question to ask y'all. How do y'all feel like your boy exposed when he said he was talking about the Harvey Weinstein? So imagine all these other dudes, almost like he's telling the story on everybody. Imagine this dude in front of his whole team, in a whole group of people, ask him could he go down on him in front of everybody.
Do you know how blatant Harvey Weinstein was with it, bro?
That's crazy.
Harvey Weinstein was asking married couples for threesomes in the public, like just brought, like, you see what he did to Terry Crews, bro? That's why I said, how is Terry Crews really a man, bro?
Yep.
You let that man walk up on you, bro, and grab your damn nuts
in front of everybody, the whole crowd.
Do you know that's sexual assault? Like you big 6'4", 250-pound muscular fruit.
The nigga,
nigga, please.
Most of his roles, he played a fruit pop anyway.
Yeah. But that's my point. That's my point, bro. That's my point. When will we stop letting them get away with it? Like, it's cool, you did it. That's your job. But don't come acting this other way because we don't know whether you're acting or not. See, like he said, if it's you, you should best play the role that best fits who you are. So we don't know if the nigga's acting or not. Ving Rhames too. Ving Rhames ass too. Any black man, bro, that compromises his masculinity in the culture of manhood, bro, should be addressed by the community. Period. So that we don't allow that to wrongfully influence and permeate the mind of a child, bro, a young boy growing up that thinks it's okay. We should be responsible.
Ben Rhames got violated on Pulp Fiction, straight violated.
But think about Holiday Heart. You see the movie Holiday Heart he played on BET?
No, I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, Holiday Heart.
I saw that joke.
Holiday Heart. Pulp Fiction.
He's a cross-dresser.
Pulp Fiction. What was it? Baby Boy in the kitchen, butt naked, with a man in the house. With a man in the house, bro. You know that woman's son is in the house and he's a man. I don't give a damn if he was a man or a child. You don't do that. That's that shit that you put in the movies.
But John, let's forget that's a movie. But in real life, this nigga walked in butt naked on a nigga in real life, and the nigga was standing there and having to do a line while a nigga butt naked in real life. That's wild.
Didn't he do that fireman joke with the in the shower butt naked? The fireman movie comedy.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Like Chuck and Larry or something like that. He was in the shower singing. They had him. They always got him on TV. They always got him on TV, bro. Capitulating to some bullshit to compromise his manhood. And when you can't name white guys in that situation, or a Chinese guy or a Japanese guy, you can't name them actors in those situations. You always got us.
Tom Hanks played dressed up. He dressed like a woman in one of his TV shows.
Bosom Buddies in the 80s. I remember Bosom Buddies clearly. Him and the other guy. But Tom Hanks ain't no big athletic Schwarzenegger or Stallone or one of them. That's my point. He's not an example of manhood.
Patrick Swayze.
When we looking at dudes, like Ving Rhames in the hood, bro. Ving Rhames represent a different type of masculinity or mindset of masculinity.
Bro, listen though, bro. Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, we know Patrick Swayze,
right? He played in that movie with fucking
Roadhouse?
No, Roadhouse. That was a movie he played gangster. Remember he played that movie?
No, you talking about Tu Wong Fu with him and Wesley and them.
That's why Wesley too. Wesley went down after he did. Once he did that, remember he thought he was too big. I ain't paying taxes. Boy, they locked his ass up.
Tu Wong Fu. But look at the characters, and we also have to realize this.
Red Rose said I was pregnant in the movie. Yeah, he was pregnant with Dan DeVito.
Watch this. Watch this. Who culture is this, bro? Where did this come from? Like, see, you can't look back in history and find it on us. It's someone influencing this on us. Just like our children have been diseased and poisoned with this new mindset that we ain't even gonna speak on, the alphabet mafia. So it's real, bro. Until we understand the dynamic of psychology and how it works and control what's being presented to us, we're going to keep on having these Steve Harveys and these Cedric the Entertainers and these dudes hiding behind the curtain, acting as if they're really in control while being controlled.
All
You
right,
just had a
so-
dude that ain't had no strings, bro.
So
that got
so
at their ass.
I just want to play devil's advocate real quick. I'm going to shake it up a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
something
go ahead.
It's something that I don't think nobody caught that we didn't peep out of the whole thing. I can agree that we all on here, we all men. You know what I'm saying? We all straight men, right?
Yes,
Everybody on here
yes,
straight.
yes,
So
yes,
listen,
yes, yes.
So listen. So listen. If you was in the industry, right, and you disagreed with putting on the dress because you stood on principles, would you have relationship or friendships with somebody that's in the industry that you know that is part of that cycle that might have pretty much wore dresses and stuff like that?
Yes, yes,
So would you have a relationship or a friendship with someone
yes,
that took that role?
yes.
Y'all gonna do me. You took the role. I didn't take the role. That's
Okay.
that's your karma.
Right.
That's your
And
demons you gotta deal with.
and I control my exposure to those I interact with.
Right, and now that's what I was about to say. It's like how you wouldn't, because again, if somebody's compromised, you see it, and what we know, they're not going to tell you who they're around. You might see that that's like a group. It's like
I'll give you an example. Denzel Washington. Never seen him with a dress or a compromised role in his career.
But I don't think I heard him speak out about it either.
Oh yeah, he spoke about it because he has it in his contract that he'll never wear a dress or anything like that.
Yeah, but then you, but
dressing.
Right, but you also got to remember now, compromise can be anything. Now, I'm play devil's advocate too, because wouldn't compromise meaning as in being in a movie like Glory and being subjected to being whipped by a white man? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, because in Glory, he played the rebellious black man that refused to subject himself to a slave mentality.
Gotcha.
Which was an upstanding role, an example for our children.
And he won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in that role.
Yeah. Well, like I said, when you look at the history of something that we can look at in our common time, we'll just say, I'll just use Denzel Washington as an example because I know his history.
And I'm like this because I'm gonna go there. I'm still playing devil's advocate because again, I use that as, like you said, he was upstanding. So then was he compromised when he did Training Day? Because he only got an Oscar there playing a hood dude that was robbing folks as a police officer. And so
he was only showing us what? How many cops do you know like the one in
hold on, listen. He got an Oscar in Glory too. He got a Best Supporting Oscar in Glory.
No, but he also got an Oscar.
He got Best Actor.
Best Actor, but he got an Oscar as being in that role. But I'm saying he had to go through all these years of all that John Q, everything that could have been an Oscar, but they gave him an Oscar and he accepted that
for being a crooked cop. For being a crooked cop.
Yeah, for being a drug dealer. Was he compromised? I'm gonna ask y'all, do you think that's compromising? Knowing that you had your resume shows you got Malcolm X. I mean, you talking about Hurricane, all these things. He never got an Oscar role, but for him to accept the Oscar role, he had to play a drug dealer.
Well, I got a question. Realistically, is it more realistic for a man in the community or in the reality of anyone under the influence of his portrayals to look at him being a drug dealer or a crooked cop, or rather him compromising his manhood and wearing a dress and portraying a woman? Which one is more beneficial?
But still, again, what I'm saying is a compromise is a compromise, regardless of what you specify. Meaning, as in
No,
John
sir.
Q.
No,
Listen, hold on,
sir.
listen.
I
But
could still
listen,
be a man.
let me land, and then you respond. My thing
Yes,
is,
sir.
in John Q, upstanding black man that messed around and was willing to die in a hospital for his son's life, and you telling me there was not warranted a Oscar for that, but him robbing and killing and putting and strunging out his assistant cop and him being a dirty cop and getting killed at the end and being in the hood subjected, showing how Hispanics, stereotyping Hispanics to the point where it made it look like, oh, this is what they do, and they was going to rape them, arm, and all this other stuff. But he got an Oscar for that.
Right. Who awards the Oscar?
I understand that, but did he compromise?
He didn't compromise none.
No,
he played his role. He played his role. He did his job. He competed in the industry that he's mastered, and he won.
Compromising is doing something that you wouldn't
against your code of ethics.
Exactly.
For the purpose of gain. That's compromise. That's when you have been either done by deceptive reasoning.
Listen. Compromise is what Hassan Campbell did when he went on Vlad TV and let Vlad TV talk to him like a little boy.
Who?
Well, Hassan Campbell went on Vlad TV and let Vlad talk to him like a little boy.
Compromising is you go for compromising is be like if you get in a somebody trying to put you on and you be like, I'm trying to get that 3 million, and they be like, well, all right, do this. Something that you wouldn't do.
Yeah. You're a Muslim. You're a Muslim, and they're gonna have you eat pork in the movie.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Again, it's for conversation. I'm playing devil's advocate. You already know that.
Well, no, you right to say that, because now we get an actual exegesis of the situation. We can really understand from different viewpoints of how we should react to it and how logically and intellectually we should be exercising our reaction. So we need the devil's advocate so we can understand why God is God.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. We do this all the time. Smash that
can't
like
show forth and prove that God exists without the devil, bro.
That's right.
We need the devil's advocate so we can show forth and prove that God exists.
We got still got 171 people in the building.
Salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Great conversation we having. Great conversation.
Sunday the new Saturday. Y'all know how we carry it.
I'm gonna tell y'all another upstanding brother that hasn't compromised the industry, even when the industry done battled him. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you two, but one of them is Jeffrey Wright, the actor Jeffrey Wright.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey Wright. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's been an upstanding example of what it is to be a black man in the industry. And I give respects to Eddie Griffin, who ain't never bent his knee.
That's right.
Never bent his knee. So we gotta start upstanding when these black men come to our cities, bro. We need to start supporting their tours to show them that we as a community stand behind what they doing is right.
Yo, you know, I want to know who said what was said. I want to see peace to the God. We got the God born.
Peace to the God born 7 divine. Peace.
Yo, I want to see what Eddie Griffin said, because Eddie Griffin, he got his own platform too, right? I want to see what he said about Katt Williams.
And before you do this, guy, because I want the chat to hear what it and this is for the panel. I know we talk about compromise. What do y'all think about Samuel Jackson?
Woo, that's my brother.
Now I just want y'all to think about that. Now, because again, I mean, he's a great actor, but in the industry, remember, he started off, I just look at it, he started off as a dope fiend. He came in the game. You know that like they said, they also talked about the casting couch it was very hard for like Star Wars, for any black man to get in that position during that time, especially the new one. So do you think Samuel Jackson was compromised?
You mean as far as some being a dope fiend before any of that?
Yeah, and I'm just saying, being in the industry and him, do you think he compromised on anything? I mean, he blew up fast, of course, he's great, but the machine does push people.
But he didn't blow up fast. His history is a wonderful history to use, bro. Yeah. Samuel Jackson was educated by one of the best neighborhoods in the Black history in America, in Tennessee, and he went to one of the best institutions, all Black institutions.
Where was he educated at? In DC, you said?
He in Tennessee.
Tennessee?
The community.
That's from New York.
No, the Tennessee community that he was raised in, Samuel L. Jackson. The Tennessee community he was raised in, bro.
From New York, though. He was from New York. He's from New York, though.
Hey, if you could pull it up, he had several interviews on it because Samuel Jackson, like Katt Williams, are academic scholars. So their history is different. And you know, in Samuel Jackson movies, he's always been more of a thespian, a real actor by art, never capitulating to the industry. And he has the record for the most appearances in acting in movies in his catalog.
He's from Washington, D.C. Jackson was born in Washington, D.C. He grew up as the only child of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And a side thing, shout out to Jonathan Kidd. Jonathan said, what about Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman, the best. Morgan Freeman, one of the greatest actors I ever seen, and he never compromised himself. He never played no sissy roles.
But you gotta remember that the acting tree that they come from, and that's why I said Denzel, because Denzel is, even though he's our senior, he's not our elder like Samuel Jackson and Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman comes from a generation class that was already outwardly against that. I remember he played a pimp in the
Denzel's 69 years old, bro. He's our elder. Denzel is 69. He's our elder.
I just said he's our senior. He's not Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is our elder. Denzel is our senior.
Yeah, Charmaine said Sidney Poitier never wore a dress. That's a fact.
Sidney Poitier? Nope. I told you that generation, that class, it was different. I was just showing my peoples the Archie Bunker show, when Archie Bunker be going in on men with purses and he called it FAG in a minute. It was common because it was our culture to resist certain influences that were,
Yeah. Hey, John, hold on for a minute, John. Shout out to Steve O Speaks. He said for that super chat, he said 2024 is a year for not just exposing, but the coming danger this year, aka cyber attacks, etc., or the like. Shout out for the super chat. Steve O.
I agree.
Definitely shout out for that support, Steve O.
I agree.
Salute, bro.
Yeah.
Just when we look at the science of what 2024 means, bro, in our supreme mathematics, 2024 borns build or destroy. So it's the year of God, because if God borns build or destroy, only God has the power to build and destroy at one time. So whatever we building, we destroying. Either we building negativity and just trying to destroy positivity, or we destroying negativity by building with positivity. And we already know one is productive and one is counterproductive. So that's what this year borns, and we should be found ourselves being God by controlling what happens in our lives, bro, by premeditated thought and intention.
Indeed. And yeah, we've been up here over 3 hours now. I want to end this on a great note. We got 158 people in the building. Before we go out of here, let me let you hear what Ari Spears had to say about Katt Williams. This is what I meant to. This is what I wanted to show you what Ari Spears had to say. This clown ass nigga. I don't remember Katt Williams saying anything about Ari Spears, but he said he did. So let's listen to what he had to say. Hold on.
I don't remember him saying that.
Ari Spears here. A lot of people have been asking me on the Instagram about my thoughts on the Katt Williams situation, and he did mention me, which was a head scratcher. I don't know what I did to him. I was going to save this for my podcast, but I might as well kind of get into it now. And basically, I'm going to repeat the same thing on my podcast. And, again, ask me what I thought about it. And I'm going to say this, I think it's sad. It saddens me to know that my people, the people I love, Black people, as well as everybody else, but my people come first, Black people, we love drama. We love drama. We stew in it. We love it so much that we allow it to be detrimental to the progress of us and a culture. We absolutely love it. Because I'm asking myself, why did he do something that was both unnecessary and absolutely pointless? And in reading the comments, you know, it's I can tell we love drama about the shit we say, you know. Protect Katt at all costs. We gotta protect Katt. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. And I want to address both those things. All right, number one, the GOAT thing is a useless title. Every comedian, every entertainer, and every performer is the GOAT to their fan base. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer are the GOATs to their fan base. Wanda Sykes, everybody he called out, Ricky Smiley, Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, they're all GOATs to their fan base. I get called a GOAT and a legend all the time. If you think I'm tooting my own horn, look at my comments. Go through the comments. Aries, you a GOAT. You a legend. While that's flattering, it's a useless title. There can only be one GOAT, and his name was Richard fucking Pryor.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues?
Actually, Red Fox is the GOAT, but carry on.
Hear them. Well, with local recordings from StreamYard, you'll be able to download a perfect quality video from your guest after the show. This means that no matter what you or your guest's internet connection is like, you'll be able to download the perfect high-quality recording every single time. You can also download both a separate audio and a separate video file for the hosts and guests. Now, with StreamYard, you can have freeze-free studio-quality recordings on any connection, anywhere in the world. You can choose to download them, stream them later, or edit and repurpose them. It's your turn to test out
actually,
local
Paul
recordings
Mooney's the
today.
GOAT.
Now available on StreamYard.
Paul Mooney wrote for Richard Pryor.
No, I said Red Fox is the GOAT.
30 with Shaq on ESPN when he was playing for the Orlando Magic. And in his younger days, he goes, you know, when people would ask me whose team is it, when you're in your 20s, you care about shit like that. I had to let people know it was my team. But as I got older, I realized that's a useless title because the ultimate goal was to win a championship. So as far as y'all saying who the GOAT is, Katt is your GOAT. I understand that. But you really, that's a useless title. Then you say things like, yo, we got to protect Katt at all.
But check this out. First of all, I watched that whole interview multiple times. He never said Aries Spears' name.
Salute, A1, you know what I'm saying?
Man, Mac Mizzle showed the building.
Bro,
Peace, Mac Mizzle.
Mac Mizzle on the building, salute.
Hey, we don't even gotta listen to the rest of this joker, bro. This the part where the dude from the Apollo is supposed to come up when niggas be messing up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just give him my
Sandman, you talking about Sandman. Sandman.
Sandman, this is the part Sandman need to come up, bro. He coming in here talking so sophisticated, like he ain't under fire for the stuff he did. I'm not gonna say that on the show.
Right. Yeah, we already know. We already know.
And it's funny because
listen. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna cut you off, bro. I'm gonna let you finish, blogger. I'm gonna cut you now. But check this out. He said Richard Pryor to go. Well, everybody know Richard Pryor went down on his knees for Marlon Brando.
That's why I said he ain't the GOAT.
But listen,
Red
bro,
Fox is the GOAT of comedy, black comedy.
The GOAT.
That's who started all of the TV shows, the black tours, all of that stuff. The black publishing rights for their recordings, everything. That's the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm like Hood say, man, we ain't gotta watch this clown because he doing too much.
We talking about Aries Spears, bro. Out of every comedian, that boy probably been on his knees more than everybody, bro. Like everything around
and with the kids and with them children.
He got permanent panda eyes, dog. He got permanent panda eyes.
Under investigation for children
before it was legal.
Abusing the baby.
Yeah, he got permanent panda eyes.
This how much Aries Spears in his feelings, bro. He talking about what people commented about the video. How you going to have an issue with people supporting Katt Williams. You talking about what people was commenting?
Because he did Tiffany Haddish.
You know why? Because he's in that clique that Katt Williams was talking about.
Yeah.
That's why they're coming out. They're coming out to defend, to try to counteract what's happening. So you deflect. Instead of throwing a punch, you try to block it. You try to parry it. And that's what they're doing. Steve Harvey and them, they all had a meeting over the weekend. And they decide what they're going to try to do.
Listen, nobody opened more doors than Eddie Murphy, and that's a fact. Eddie Murphy put Richard Pryor in movies when he was down on his luck, put Red Fox in the movie when he was fighting, when they was robbing from tax evasion. He put everybody on Chris Rock.
Man.
Yo,
Eddie Murphy is an icon in the game, bro. The problem is this. You notice, like I said, Katt Williams specifically said certain people because those people are guilty of what he was saying. And it's like it's not like we don't know it. We do know that those people been doing. Look, just look at what all he did was made us look at it. It's always been there. He just said something to make us look at it. Like I said, Kevin Hart. I said, damn, you went from Soul Plane to a major movie house?
Yeah.
That don't happen, bro.
Don't happen. And his name, like he said, it's never happened.
Ludacris got 10 Fast and Furiouses out of it.
Yeah.
Like just think. Like he just addressed what we never questioned.
It's so many Fast and Furiouses out. You can't even ask somebody, damn, what happened in part 6? Niggas then forgot.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It makes listen, but it makes sense. Because think about it, nobody to question. If he said Ludacris end up getting a deal, think about the rest of the cast. Even remember Tyrese went off because The Rock didn't want to do one. And he was mad as hell. Rock wanted to do his own thing. He like, man, I need you to do this. I need the money. It's almost like, bro, like they all had these same type of contracts. They was all different, but it was something weird in the mix of every one of them where they had to do it like I mean, this is crazy, dog. Like
everybody was interconnected. Like, see what The Rock did was came along and put money into the production of it. Yeah, which was something that other people couldn't afford to do.
But I'm saying, do you think that white boy, what's that white boy Walker? He didn't want to be a part of the clique no more, and they had to go and let him out because he didn't want to do his contract.
Well, no, man, nobody wants out of that. When you're an actor and you get a franchise.
How did Paul Walker's car blow up? You know?
No, what I'm saying is we speaking on the conspiracy. I'm not talking about the business. I'm talking about when you're we're talking about what Katt Williams saying about the whole trying to be compromised stuff. Like Ludacris went in there, he came out, he took his thing off, shaved his what he said is gold. I mean, his sideburn,
the red sideburn.
Right, and then all of a sudden he got these movies. So I'm saying, like a person like the white guy, that Walker guy, doing this. If Ludacris got the deal as a young black dude between him and Katt Williams, you don't think everybody else had a deal or more major than that? You see what I'm saying?
Everybody.
Katt Williams turned that role. He turned it down, didn't he?
I'm gonna give an example. Paul Walker has been an actor in Hollywood since he was a teenager. So the history is different versus the characters. Ludacris ain't been no actor in Hollywood since he was a teenager. Ludacris is a DJ turned hip hop rap star. So it's a difference in why you are here versus everyone else that came and went. Even Lil Bow Wow had a moment in Fast and Furious. Jen had a moment in Fast and Furious, but they weren't
any other movies,
right? And they weren't mainstays.
Yeah.
And the movie he just did with Latifah was corny. Like she got to understand. Like he specifically said, 10 movie deal. I was offered and he was offered. Cut the hair and the sideburns or keep it. See? So he went in, knock knee, came out bow-legged. See? So he only said something specifically. And when you go look at it, when you look at the history with truth without bias, when you're wrongfully influenced, you can create bias. And that's where you get people switching like, hey, I got cognitive dissonance all of a sudden. I don't want to go look at the
And
truth.
don't forget,
So I'm just going to dislike Katt Williams.
And don't forget, he even said, and you end up marrying, he said, end up marrying a light-skinned chick with a big face that nobody interviews like the rest of them. I was like, whoa. And you go look at the industry, you like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like that.
Because the closest thing to white is light. And when they want you to look a certain way. See, when they want you to look a certain way. Like, that's why I use Denzel as an example. You know, him and Cookie. Like, it's been, you know, the same. See? Once again, an example. See? Black father, black husband, black man. See? Upstanding.
Black,
see? We have to start.
You got to think about Denzel's son.
Woo. And his son that's an actor. See, so we just got to start celebrating. We got to start celebrating those that actually deserve celebrity, bro, and not who they tell us our celebrities are. That's how we end up with the Steve Harvey's making a book that's about other women that are disgruntled and don't understand the dynamic of being a woman, called How to Think Like a Man but Act Like a Woman, which is an oxymoron because as one thinketh, so shall you be.
Yeah.
See, so our whole black community for 15, 16 years, bro, was disrupted with a wrongful influence. Like Oprah did us in 84 with no, we don't need no man, independent black woman campaign, while all the white women in the audience had wedding rings. So we got to stop getting out of this Hollywood influence, bro, so we can change the dynamic of what we're dealing with in reality.
Yeah, I got 3.5 hours up here. Let me go spend time with the wifey and get the dinner ready for the night. But yo, I appreciate everybody for coming up, yo. We had a great show. Now it's time for us to end it. This is King New Jersey's BTB TV.
That's what's up.
The Hood Blogger.
We'll look back.
You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to his channel, Cross. Subscribe to Cross. Buy his clothing merch. Cross Your Heart Clothing.
Yeah, check me out.
The Plug Podcast. Yep. The Mac Mizzle Show. Go check him out. Canada's finest. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that came up here to show their love, man. I appreciate the chat.
That's facts, JK. He had a jalabia, which is called a prayer robe, not a dress. The media portray it as a dress when it's a prayer robe. And that's what you wear in either one or two places, when you're in Arabia in Africa or when you're in a mosque making Juma prayer. You wear that robe. That is an attire for prayer, not a dress. So do not make that applicable to that Trans Am Firebird Pontiac Trans Am community, because it's not none of that. Thank you, my brother JK, for illustrating truth.
And everybody that's in here, make sure y'all hit that notification because we just getting started.
And Tyrese is a follower of the Islamic faith. So is Katt Williams. Go to Savior's Day in Chicago and you'll see them brothers.
Yeah, I got an idea for my man Born tonight. Maybe we're going to pop back up. Y'all hit y'all notifications. We might turn it up again. And like we said, Sunday is the new Saturday. Sunday's the new Saturday.
Sunday, new Saturday. Sunday fun day, y'all. We're going to get it popping. Peace, everybody.
Peace to the gods and earths.
Peace to the gods and nerves of the universe. Salam alaikum to my boy SV, the Hood Blogger. Yo, bro, you know I appreciate you coming up, bro.
I appreciate you having me always. You know how we carry.
No doubt. Next Sunday, bro.
All right, let's get it. Much love.
Let's get it. Much love. Peace.